over in Skyhook now, and, you know, having Watson inside a building just becomes so much more valuable than the occasional flick of shields from a Radiant transfer.
It's great having a Watson, bro, but if you're not going to make it into fucking Skyhook quick, bro, it's not even worth your time. Genuinely. It's great to have a Watson, but this rotation in for EXL late game into Skyhook is just borderline impossible to make. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to get for free, right? Like, Skyhook doesn't have a ton of buildings, but one thing about
could be part of their game
being at land in Skyhook is that so many things get taken early. And you have no recon knowledge. Unless you hit that beacon first before you fly into Skyhook, you'll just land on somebody potentially.
Into a final zone like this, where again, you're
there's always a chance, but it's just really hard to get in there
over here by
and get something to stabilize with. It's so tough.
One of the only teams who's not from South America.
Let's see.
I think
it's going to go backside towards Aurora and bleed. I could be totally wrong.
At LAN, if not very close to. The fact that 2 out of 2 have qualified for the finals, made it to that top
SSG Fnatic might break out here too. Fnatic coming up from Climate, SSG going back into Survey.
In the green room just
they want to fight this? It would be a really dumb fight here for SSG. I don't think it's worth it at all. Hey, keep on moving in. All right, that zone's going to shift towards Falcons even more. So it's going to be a Sky-West zone now, man. It's straight towards Falcons, going to end right outside of cafeteria. Falcons definitely #1 spot in the game, but definitely intable, and probably will get sent on late game.
I talked to a member of Icholas actually earlier today in the elevator, and saying that they're a little worried, not because they're afraid of their performance, but because they don't want to have the naysayers.
And this is where the Falcons comeback could start up.
Pressure. They have something to prove.
I don't know if we can call that a comeback, to be honest.
That there's a reason why South America should be represented in a pro league setting, and now
here we go. EXL versus LGD.
Ability as two
I would say when it comes to 3v3s, I think LGD is the weakest team in this lobby by far.
The EMP coming out forces Brutos.
No shade to the boys.
Down here.
Just the 3v3 is not nearly as strong as other squads.
From Azell on the other side.
So taking fights in LGD, if you can recognize their comp or recognize where they are, is definitely worth the time.
Playing from the high ground here, hailing from China and Apex South.
These guys, though, I will say, have been very consistent making
land. Lands under their belt now. Somewhat inconsistent results for them, but...
True. Very true.
It does feel like, depending on what the meta is, they can have a good result. So we see them just trying to wait this out. It looks like they
do have a turbocharger. Might make their fight over
the ring console there.
Seeing, though, as they're playing by the edge here right now, they're focusing on playing for the rotate. They will eventually meet up with Team Liquid, but that's not the only team, because we know, as we saw earlier on, that Countdown has a ring console. So a lot of these southern edge zones will inevitably meet there on perhaps the rotate through Skyhook, and Team Liquid flying right over through Alliance. Space Station take Grandma's house for free, but they still are pressuring out LGD, who are taking their time on the rotate. Wondering with Countdown here, yep, this is the landing right now that we also were able to see. Alliance versus Team Liquid, with Alliance having a
Team Liquid needs to back up here, man. Alliance going to be in a really good spot to get these kills.
And ultimately, we haven't
I will say the Jaguares' goddamn Havoc is juiced up, and they're rocking the Horizon Conduit path, baby. They're ready for 3v3s. But any comp is ready to take a team fight, it is this one for sure. I low-key fuck with this comp heavy for Liquid too, but I love this.
The low ground.
This is so nice.
Got the Horizon though, so they get a nice lick of damage. They can easily reposition and try and take them out, but I mean, this is Alliance we're talking about. They're not going to give that up very easily.
20 squads is 60 round 2 closing, man.
For a reason. Gonna be able to buy
the
that
one good thing about Skyhook zones.
Deny that information.
The one good thing.
Team Liquid, side by side, really highlighting the pressure that these pros are facing right now. So we get to take a look at Mizuchi, who also are actually wrapping around Monument. I did see them exit out of survey. They may have gotten that information, because again, this circle is directly pulling on top of where Team Falcon's POI is. It is insane here. Slight rough start, now having the POI advantage for this team. And as Mizuchi approached, maybe by Grandma's house, Space Station, we saw them earlier, we're by that survey beacon, denying that space from other teams that are going to be rotating from the east side.
Yeah, and Falcons have taken up spot in the north to northwest of Skyhawk, and I really like these positions. These
alive,
buildings seem to be the most,
close.
or the least
This shit is crazy. No one wants to fucking fight right now. Let's see where this goes. I'm pretty sure it's pulling right towards Falcons and Market, but
the zone
could
continues
have a crazy pull.
They're sitting
Probably not.
beautiful spot.
Pretty standard, I think. We'll see, though.
If not, you at least don't have to worry about the
Yeah,
chaos
right towards
behind your
Falcons,
back
baby.
as you try and reposition.
Right
It
to
does, in
cafeteria,
fact, pull
slash
even further
Market,
north,
Falcons,
and
got spot.
Falcons now in
It's
an
gonna keep on
awesome
pulling.
spot. LG just below
Gonna
them,
keep on going, baby.
the second best spot playing around Market, and it's a similar spot, except that you have to be very proactive because there's a lot of sight lines that go into Market. So unlike
So this spot's actually kind of asked for Bleed, because Bleed's like doing a very small micro rotation into zone. But they just have nowhere to really go after they leave that train station.
That option.
They can go Diner, but Diner's so bad.
Yeah, a lot more vulnerable in a spot like Market. But if you are trying to get that KP down packed quicker, you want to be able to get to those 60 points before all these other squads, right? So if you want to get involved in these fights, Team Falcons may be looking to hold a lot more space between that safe northern building, maybe the building that neighbors them here.
Nice, good shots. Rain going down right now. Here we go. Aurora could be dying. First place team, 2-man down right now.
Tunnel side, they cannot ignore
Blacklist no getting their Aurora eliminated. First place team now dead. And here we go, bro. The gates are open for a comeback for Falcons. For a little bit of a juice up from MZC. Let's see what happens here, dude.
Through the tunnel, I think
Huge.
is good here.
And by the way, Aurora, your winners of game number 2, just taking out Blacklist, putting points on the board. And also, Team Liquid.
So that's 2 games in a row now where the first place team immediately dies.
Left Mizul holding onto
That's
the
crazy.
tower, but they're the only squad in this lobby with the conduit, like we noted, the support legend. Can he make miracles happen? It's going to be very difficult because both Space Station and Alliance have given up this fight. See that the circle is going to continuously pull towards the northwest.
This is good.
And want to prioritize their rotation.
Nice shots.
Yeah, one of 2 support legends in the lobby, Vicky.
And here we go. SSG going to take this fight. They have really low ground, and this team is ultimate height. This is so bad.
If they can make their way down, there is one
LGD going down
in Countdown, but it looks like Alliance is actually going to hold them out. Meanwhile,
Pony's at his own.
LGD trying to hold Space Station out on the other side.
Hello?
LGD, though, have managed to take that evac out of here. Space Station with
and
only
Team Liquid eliminated.
Could get the res as they were
what are we doing? Why is Space Station taking this fight?
A very difficult rotation with Alliance trying to.
They committed to 0 things there,
it's
bro.
Be even more difficult.
Space Station ended up going inside the Skyhawk tunnel, just immediately loop to the right side and probably die here. I think Zainu can maybe get in with an evac. He has the med kits. E8 now moving into Falcons. Falcons trying to slam. Jem Burton's going to be cracked here. I can't lie. Right now, there's no reason for Falcons or Bleed to fight. Bleed will have to move in next circle a little bit. They might be in just a tad bit in Diner. But right now, Zero and Falcons are literally holding bare minimum space. They take this 2-story instead of the Market because they recognize the Market's going to get into the late game. 18 squads up. Market will get slammed, so Falcons retreat into a safer spot to play for the win and not for the KP. This is a good call here by Falcons.
And I don't expect them to be going anywhere because Elevate Bleed are on the outskirts of their building, while a majority of these squads are going to be fighting over to the south side of their position. Again, Falcons the only team left with the POI advantage, as we saw Aurora exit earlier.
Yeah, so Falcons sit here. They are very far away from
Space Station gave me eliminated.
But
yeah, I didn't like that call at all for Space Station. I'm not really sure what that was.
All right,
no commit to either side, just died us down for no reason. That's bad. GHS going to be eliminated here by Alliance and Guild.
I'm cracked. You good?
Gonna listen.
That team isn't in North Tunnel.
Yeah, we could play for the
backside.
Maybe we play for an evac.
It's a Western team low ground.
I don't think we can cross that. I think we have to play for an evac in the back.
I've almost cracked 2.
Okay.
I think we just play for the walk-in. Timmy, no?
I mean, that walk-in's really hard, but I'm
Zip
not.
behind! Crack!
Oh, free KP for Moist. Oh, this should be literally 2 KP for them. Come on, one more.
Trust me. He's going left.
I got him.
No, bro. They only get one of the KP. It kind of sucks ass. LG steals one of them, too.
I'm going to bang out the roof, and we're going to look.
They still got to move on in, though, bro. Let's see.
I'm bang ulting.
Wait, I'm batting.
I'm smoking front, too. Smoking front. 80 purple bang. I'm batting. It's more than one team in here. Yes. We just need to get to the corner. For now. Yep.
Oh, this is such a tough rotate, man.
I'm ready. I cracked them on roof. Just get in. Just play here on me. Play here. Hold this door. And Care getting pinged from roof, okay? Yeah. Just chill for a sec. I'm making it.
Okay.
Looking down.
LGD dead, Dragon dead.
Wait, can I evac? Can we just evac and go up?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, evac and go up. But someone
Okay, I'm shielding.
Wait, what's he?
Yeah, good they're on route.
LG only triple blue, triple purple, or triple blue versus triple red. Here we go.
I'm going bottom floor.
Get in.
I got it back.
Frantic comms coming in from the
No one's first four. Beautiful, man. Great job. What a rotate there, man. And also, that's Waltzy again, the IGL man. Kill these, get this KP, then walk in. Trust me. That boy is confident right now, man. Waltzy with zero fucking hesitation at all. I love it, man. I love seeing that shit.
You'll get the job done. And
Alliance now flying in and Alliance now dying. They're in a horrible spot right now. Everyone has angles on them.
second place
GG's.
already.
Alliance now go down to LG. That boy Sykes is fucking with that charge rifle. He got that Spartan laser on him.
The fact that Sykes likes to use that, like, this cycle.
Wait a minute.
Out here,
They're not safe though, man. Fnatic gonna be dead. Mizuchi wants to take this fight right now on LG on the height. They want to kill this off. And it's the right call here by MCC again. They're making the right plays. LG left.
From the north side of zone where Falcons have already been.
Yeah, so LG
now dying to Falcons. Sykes now dead. Funk now dead. Damn, LG got bully balled out of that spot, man. And LG now gonna be dead. And Falcons 3-man wipes. By Hal. Good job.
They hold the north side of the zone. The only other team they have to worry about is Elevate Bleed.
What? Bro, what? You said good call, good call.
Come back in. They're going to be regretting that decision. Guild have taken over their spot. Twisted Minds.
MC with a nice knock. Twisted Minds, bro, struggling to rotate into zones here, man.
On the move, and they need to be too.
Hey, he's still on the blue armor here as well. DMS going to be dead.
Zips throwing down their
8 squads alive, bro. Round 5 closing. Here we go.
I mean, it's looking like a Venn diagram out here. 3 exhibits.
EXL gonna be dead.
Map. Echolos get eliminated here. 7 squads left.
Holy shit,
and
Arctic just got obliterated.
Mizuchi also approaching from the south side, looking at Gil FaZe. Synthetic still alive, but with Blue Evils, Nags is literally one. They're playing split up, but they have no other choice.
FaZe gonna be dead. GG moving on in. MCC versus Guild, baby. Here we go.
Aussie showdown. Or at least some of them.
Graves coming out. Guild's gonna go. Gonna knock on the Guild.
Guild were holding
Guild v Guild.
Can they hold on
Waltzy dead, Timmy last man standing.
Run through them like they have many other teams in this series.
Not the family reunion that they wanted, because MT had something else to say. Falcons through the windows.
And MCC gonna be dead. Still top 5 though for MCC, and they got some KP, bro. Well played. Not a bad game at all.
And you can even see right there.
And here we go. GG gonna fight. Guild inside. It's a crazy fight here, man.
Trying to capitalize off of Guild.
Come on, Luca!
To push in for GG here, and you can see they've got Guild on the run.
Wrapping around though, Blast with a huge evil shield swap.
Almost a fly trap on him. Well played by Light to not get too overly aggressive. And Guild's gonna be dead. GG with a great swing inside. And here we go. E8 versus Falcons on the inside. We got 3 squads left.
Falcons, they've guaranteed a top 3 and have finally made it.
And E8's gonna be dead. GG now, third party. Falcons in the second place.
Will move in.
And the pop-up comes in. Gaming Gladiators now slide in versus Team Falcons. Light is not.
It's double roller versus double roller. Hal's gonna go down. 2v3 now for Falcons. GG. The Dark Horse, can they win?
Popping shield cells. They think they do not have the time. How on the ground can Zero and Jen bring this back?
GG needs a full heal, then just swing inside. That's all they need to do.
Zero with the quick swap. Doesn't have attachments for this.
And there it is. GG full heal. Swing comes out.
Now as GG look to contest by the Zero.
Zero's gonna go down. It's GG.
Are you kidding?
EMEA.
Gladiators stop the run and take game number 3
for the Mio region, bro. I mean, come on, dude. That boy Luca, man.
Once they got the initial pick, it was just
2 out of 3 for EMEA.
For Falcons.
Well played, dude.
Too much to do. They needed to bat. They needed to.
That is a phenomenal swing on the inside.
Just not enough time to get all of that done, let alone res Imperial Hal. That said, it's a second place with a few kills there, Vicky.
Well played. It's a 22-point game there, bro, for GG. That's fantastic for them. Falcons with a stand-up game regardless, though. 18 points for them. E8's going to be in third with 12. Great game, too. Guild, fourth with 11, man. That's just 4 teams above the double digits, man, in one game. It's a great, great game for a lot of these teams. MCC going to get 5th place with 6. Unreal. Then it goes FaZe in 6th. Twisted Minds in 7th. EXL in 8th. DMS in 9th. And EXO Clan get 10th.
points, but How
kill leader, man.
Reaper in the lobby for that game 3, 7 KP.
1.1k damage was the highest that game, really? God damn, what a top 5 we have now. Oh my goodness. E8 first place, 36 points. MZC in second with 35. Aurora in third with 35. GG in fourth with 33. Falcons in fifth with 32. We have a 4-point differential from first place all the way down to fifth, and we have 5 teams now halfway to match point eligibility, bro, to break that threshold at 6 points. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Now come back with
Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. That's great shots by Hal. Holy shit. I did not expect the E8 first place after this, man. Truly did not. That's awesome. That's so fire, dude. So sick. True drop for spitting. Sapphic thanks for those 8 months. Cringe celebration? Yeah, dude, I hate when people are excited about winning a tournament or winning a game in a tournament for $600,000. That shit's mad cringe. Seriously. I wouldn't be excited either for 200K. For real. Life-changing money means nothing to me. Some of y'all are fucking miserable. I'm so tired of acting like you're not. God damn. Holy shit, dude. I'd actually start twerking on main. I'd literally start twerking on the walls if I just won a game for 200K. The fuck? Yo, full magazines, 20 give the bro, dedicated to the 5. Love you, buddy. Big kisses.
What you thinking so far? Through 4.
Dude, we are setting ourselves up for a fantastic fucking tournament, dude. This is so fun.
I agree.
Going absolutely nuts.
I agree.
And I, of course, have the number one
Oh, look at the
fans
goats.
of the Falcons. It is Mama Jen and Papa Jen. They are the parents of Jen Burton. And they have been
Shut the
sitting
hell up,
here
Animal Fries.
watching their son take on every challenge possible and do it with style.
Let's go,
Now,
Papa Jen!
what was your first reaction when Jen told you he wanted to play video games for a living?
My first reaction was to say, you can't play, keep going to school and get a proper job, you know? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and I bet you're happy you let him play video games instead of going to school to get a job.
Well, that's right. I think he's doing well for himself.
Now, this might be a very silly question, but do you think the Falcons are going to win today?
Definitely. Go Falcons, yes.
Go Falcons, indeed.
I love him
And
so
now I've
much.
got
He's such a good
Mama
guy, bro.
Jen with
Holy
me
fuck,
as
I love
well.
him.
Mama Jen, do you think the Falcons are going to win today?
Of course. Go Falcons.
Exactly. Now, Papa Jen, Mama Jen, it's always such a pleasure chatting to you both. Thank you so much. And we are hoping, obviously, the Team Falcons are going to win. We, as the casters, it was a unanimous vote to the Falcons. And so, can they do it today and make it victorious? I believe they can.
Dude, such good parents, man. Such good people, such good parents. I fucking love those people. Papa Jen is my dog, dude. We gotta get him on the B stream in Germany if he comes. He's gotta come back on. I love that guy. We love supporting parents gaming.
Okay, go from you, after come. After gun. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Come. Pick.
I'm coming. I'm
Yeah. That's so awesome, dude.
Game and Gladiator.
Seeing Lufka win makes my heart so happy.
Game 3.
This is the guy that carries Greek and ranked.
On
Blast.
top,
Look at that,
trying
dude.
to represent
Greek's
the
number one
region
ranked carry.
successfully out here, but with the success here, the
awesome,
pop
man.
off on top of it, Genome. I always love hearing the emotion
awesome,
that comes
bro.
through to those end game comms.
Yeah, I really loved those comms, and I'll tell you why, Vicky. It's you hear something that you don't always
Dude,
hear.
that's the guy that carries you in ranked. Isn't that crazy?
That's literally my son.
That's literally, he's your father, bro.
It's literally my son.
You can't be calling him your son, bro, and he's winning games at LAN, and we're watching. You can't be doing that no more, bro.
I'm his
point,
mentor.
They don't do everything by the book, and then all of a sudden, you know,
Valid. Loki, you taught him everything you know.
So they play it safe, and they do end up winning our match 3.
And I'm loving how competitive this lobby has already shaped up after 3 games alone. Look
That's a
at this
crazy leaderboard,
element
bro. What a
lead.
time to be alive.
Stay
We're
up
in
on
for
top,
such a
36
good games
points,
today.
with just
Holy
a
shit.
1 point difference
Unreal,
between
man.
themselves. Second and third place.
Literally
Aurora and
unreal.
Masucci still tied, 35 points apiece. But it's crazy. Even looking at Team Falcons, you could hear the crowd going crazy for this squad, as you could expect, sitting in 5th place. But also highlighting, looking at Falcons and Alliance, maybe those advance points, you know what? Not really giving them the leverage that you can expect when it comes to going into a finals lobby.
Zeno ZZ's locking it in right now with the
A
boys.
step ladder than a full-size one, perhaps. And look, they need 60 points to be match point eligible, Vicky, and we're so far from that. I mean, we're what, midway through the 30s at the top.
I mean, not really.
With a couple of teams sitting there, but
we're at what, like, we saw many 16 kill wins yesterday. We're actually pretty close, aren't we? Isn't it 36? Yeah. I mean, bro, wait, what? Wait, am I fucking high? What is Gino I'm talking about? We have literally 3 squads away from a first place with, we're not, oh my God, it's not fucking 50, it's 60. I'm a dumbass. Yeah, no, I'm a dumbass.
also run away
What the
with
fuck
it.
am I talking
Actually,
about?
I'll give you one stat.
One banger
that
game.
Backs that up.
Fair.
I was having a look at the damage across the board in that last game.
But to be
Instant
fair,
Flash was the damage leader with
we just have, how many, what are the points in the
That's
first 2
very
games?
low, right? So no one
17,
is
yeah,
just
pretty
running
low.
ram shot,
He's right.
ram shot through
That's
these
why he's a professional, I'm
lobbies.
not.
It's really
Shout out
quite
Genome,
tight
go.
and just even across the board.
You're telling me more
It's
Apex?
60, not 50, yeah, I keep forgetting.
I'm always on board for more Apex, Genome. That's what we're here for in a match point format for this finals. I cannot wait.
It's still doable,
to
but
see
it's
what
definitely
our
not as
team
easy as
has
we thought it was
in
gonna be.
store. As of course, we are going to transition.
I don't think we're going to see a team
Point
drop like
again.
a 30,
So you got-
I don't think we're going to see a team drop like a 28-point game. We could. I just don't think it's going to be very likely. The chances are low. It could really happen, though, for sure. It's going to be very, very low.
Word here that we are ready to go. Our players are locked in.
All right, here we go, man. Game 4 on the way. Storm
ready
Point.
to go through Storm Point.
We're going to have that LG versus GHS contestant for Checkpoint. JHS ran away last time, 1 checkpoint south.
Our first look at this map today. Well, you know, me and you, obviously, we have seen it once before already.
It's a very tough lobby to do that, man.
That we're seeing
It's a really
across
tough lobby because there's not many
either
teams
of these
in this
maps
lobby
so
that you
far.
could continuously snowball and
Much more
consistently win
willing to
3v3s
back
against.
their own map
There might be like 1 or 2 teams that I
rotates.
think would
They don't
be the
wanna
easier
leave it to
targets, but
chance.
after you kill that 1 or 2 squads, you're then facing another team that can easily beat you.
50-50.
It's really hard to snowball these things
Getting
in finals
excited
lobbies
here,
like this.
looking at a potential northern zone. Gonna see where we're gonna be going here. Dragons obviously landing by wall where they're gonna have access to.
All right, so they still are splitting it, but I think GHS is going to run away again. There's no way they fight this.
By checkpoint and already with the contest on the other side, GHS looking to maybe split.
Shit.
Yeah, so GHS, I mean, you know, they were the ones who sort of put their name down on Checkpoint, and LG were thinking about contesting Blacklist International over at Lightning Rod, but as you said, LG have landed over at Checkpoint in the past.
Yeah, GHS dips immediately. That's the right call.
Do it again, and it's actually going to force GHS Professional down to the
Brother.
southern side, the less desirable loot path. as far as checkpoint goes. I mean, thankfully for both of them, though, the zone very much
You truly
is
cannot make
Mill
this up.
and down Beast, and that provides multiple
The Falcons
avenues
script
for
is
them,
real, baby.
to make
It's going straight towards down Beast / Mills.
Zone's just like, okay, Team Falcons, all right, they land here. I guess the circle's just gonna pull in that direction. Like, are you kidding me? Script writers in the back must be working overtime or something. But the fact that this is pulling over there closer between Mill and down Beast could also benefit the likes of Fnatic because they have access to a ring console over there by down
Vicky
Beast.
saying that on main
And
broadcast is
Alliance
low-key wild.
landing
I
by
love
the
that.
north pad, already going to be able to also get that information
her.
in there too. With that split though, and
So
on
funny.
that Trident, you can already see Falcons making that quick rotate, and we can see Jen being on that Watson.
Yeah, so about this zone, if it is going to pull towards where I'm thinking and down Beast in these buildings where Falcons are going,
About Mill.
the chances of you getting sent down and dying in these buildings are like slim to none. They don't also have Zone 2 knowledge. I don't really know if it ends exactly on these buildings. If it does, then Falcons, the chance of them dying top 5 is like slim to none. If it pulls out a little bit more, they could get fucked over.
We'll
see.
For a different game plan. They want to settle down and let the kills come to them. So that's why they swapped over to the Watson. That's why we see them already on that Trident, already rotating through down Beast. They will be sharing this because, of course, Fnatic, why are they going to even give up this high ground, right? They're going to hold this position from the very beginning, as we are also going to see.
None of these squads have zone knowledge
I mean,
right now.
that is a fascinating change, though. I agree.
Wait,
that,
oh,
you know,
Falcons taking the middle of down
definitely
Beast,
some
not
of
even
the
going
reason
towards the
why
buildings
they
anymore, unless they're just
swapped
leaving this
over
going back.
to the Watson, but
I think they're going to
you've
stay here,
gotta
though.
remember,
Okay, interesting.
Falcons are a team that typically have backed themselves. So, you know, they're fighting. Their team fighting is so good.
It's 3-4,
that
tech.
they really just, you know,
Any subs I missed, I
feel like
appreciate
they
it, man.
need the Watson because they can get at their advantages in other ways. They want to try and leverage the aggressive abilities of other legends like Fuse or like Sia previously to further
EXL also on the
entrench
lifeline here, too.
themselves in those
They played a
fights.
really...
So this is a
DRG
very
played
interesting and notable
lifeline
change
yesterday.
here
They low-key snapped
from
it. Love to see
the
it.
best team in the world.
And, you know, they're not the only ones in the lobby to go for a change-up on Stormpoint. Icholos, like we saw right there in your feed, also have swapped over to the lifeline. So instead
So
of
both
Watson
South American
now have
squads
the
get a little taste of
to
lifeline, which
play
I fuck
for
with.
their roster. So many other squads already
Really do.
with this rotate. As we take a look at Falcons, we know that they're locked in. They're playing underneath down
Okay, so
Beast.
I don't
Let's
even know
see
if
what's
underneath
happening
down
with
Beast is that
Falcons.
good. Let's see what they think.
Take gun house. Hemlock Prowler with no mag Prowler. Good.
Chance
Give you a
for
mag. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really like it for a win
Wait,
either.
there's another mag right here. Yeah, grab me. Alright, we've been infinite here way too many times, so yep, make sure we don't fuck it up. Aurora's probably gonna fly with red armor or some dumb shit.
I don't have any nose left. I have one.
Need that,
Oh, Twisted Minds dying early yet again, man. They have not capitalized at all on these extra points they've gotten going into these finals, dude. And they might be dead early for 20th place. They are, bro. Twisted Minds eliminated again. They are not showing out in finals the way I thought they were gonna. That sucks ass, man.
Zone 10 steps
Fuck.
ahead, right? How with some
GG's.
interesting thoughts talking
So
about
tough.
Aurora right there. We'll be doing something a little silly while we take a look at LGD, GHS on the high ground. Here's this choke, something that we can expect from other teams when it comes to squads that want to prioritize rotating from checkpoint.
Okay, GHS, they get the first knock onto Big UA.
Nice, LGD
Give
getting
me
knocked.
my
He's
money.
on time.
Worse for wear, they're gonna back off and use the smokes.
LGD isn't the only one worrying about GHS because they also have to worry about their backs here too. Seeing from the distance, teams trying to take some faraway shots, specifically Fnatic.
There we go, LGD gonna be dead 19th.
Liquid showing them who the law is really as they approach.
Nice, and FaZe Clan gonna go down to Liquid, baby, picking up some KP. Only 4 points off of the halfway marker now, bro. Team Liquid slowly creeping back up.
This entire southwest side with Aurora, an edge squad is going to be able to rotate from Mill.
Great start from Mizuchi, but they don't have time to rest on their
MCC now dying the second place team. EXL, man. These guys are the fucking Titan killers, dude.
Wow.
are just getting beamed here.
Get them some ODM gear immediately. They're taking down literally all powerhouses of this tournament so far.
And very kill-hungry teams.
Genuinely have killed some of the top squads every game so far in this tournament. Insane. And that's going to be a one-man show of MZC. Waltzy trying to stay alive. EA trying to look for the KP. Waltzy does get in the tunnel, but Banner's going to be a tough grab here for him, man.
I like the side-by-side, though. As you can see, Cholos, we're trying to approach Gaming Gladiators, and on the other side,
I want to see where the zone goes so bad, bro. This pulls right into Down Beast. Fnatic, Liquid, and Falcons are just hitting the gritty right now.
Cholos and Mizuchi only down to that solo.
Wow. And that is a beautiful zone for Falcons, a beautiful zone for Fnatic, Guild. Honestly, Liquid not so much. They're going to move in just a little bit more.
Teams are going to be able to coexist underneath Down Beast.
Hit the Quiddy!
Yeah, so this was a fairly easy one to predict. Circles touching very far out.
And EXL, that's that. So EXL and GG, or E8 and GG, share the KP on EXL. EXL not dead. Lifeline team now gone.
In
Tough.
that direction, it's going to be an easy read, and that's honest. That's 2 in a row now from Falcons. Actually, they have picked perfectly, and that's something that they need to start,
Waltzy, look at these banners, bro. He's creeping up right now. E8 has no idea that Waltzy's here. Wait a minute.
Elevate Bleed have been playing too. You know,
I think Waltzy might get banners, bro. They're definitely still available to get the banner grabs.
Close to it. Second in game number 2 with 5 KP. Third with 5 KP. That's why they're sitting in first place overall. And they're taking these fights with confidence without getting overzealous.
Keep a look out on the top of the feed right now to see if the boys over at MZC get rest.
Here. We know that we were on the other side of Gaming Gladiators. We know that we've completely harassed Icholos out of this lobby, or are we going to try
Oh my god, they hear the trident. They know that Waltzy's going for it, man. They're getting it off 100%.
And go through Jurassic where there's a ring.
MZC should get a reset.
Waltzy actually managed to grab both of the banners.
That's gigantic. What an insane reset here for Waltzy. It's a big time clutch
good
up.
effort. So potentially,
don't forget, he got away with like 40 HP.
Coming out for
crazy.
Mizuchi now.
And there we go. The red's coming out.
Both of his teammates back in.
It's going to be such a hard rotate, though, man. Down Beast is one of those spots that there's not many ways to play it. Only a couple real pristine spots that you could really just play from. All of them are kind of taken already, so I really don't know how the fuck MCC is going to make this work. They might just need to go for some KP here.
Just gifted to them.
Rotation so late.
Wrapping around the rock, but also are going to be able to give up the 2 teams that may have potentially ended up engaging on each other.
I think Silos is still available, but it's not going to be in the next zone.
Falcons, we heard it in their listen, and we know that there's a lot of open spots that others.
This DRG routes out of Falcons here too.
Contest them from afar.
I mean, I love this spot for the composition that they happen to pick this game, because there are quite a few entrances into that, the belly of the beast, I guess you could call it there. And the knuckle clusters are so good. You don't have to, hold preciously onto your grenades and then throw them and then be like, okay, well now they can just come in whenever they want. Not only do they have the fences keeping people out, but they've got the knuckle clusters on repeat.
Only bad things about where Falcons is, man, is not able to farm evos.
To come in. Of course, they're never going to, just sit there and do nothing.
They might be triple blue for a very long time. They might not even get to purple, to be honest.
Of course, one of the reasons
they're going to need someone to feed inside of Down Beast or just take a 3v3 when teams have to walk in. Alliance is a red armor on it.
They know where the teams and the threats are around them.
Definitely a different plan out here. Well, Effect with the beam does not win his trade versus JMW.
How did JMW just win that? Nice, good trade, 1-1.
Is able to find the finishing blow here to trade for trade. Hockey's having that red, though, looking so scary, especially when he's got that gold prowler in hand. The Motherload, unlucky on the other side, has to reposition. Only Hockey's could give him that suppressor on the other side. On the circle here, elevate, bleed, take out Mizuchi after
E8 take down MZC, and E8 is looking to cruise through first place right now, baby. They're looking to make a comeback.
An easy read.
Let's go, dude. First game, pretty decent, not great. Last 2 games, bro, they're pushing for this first place now, man. They want this big time. They want a big time now, baby.
Somehow lose that fight after. I mean, I was watching that beam from from Effect. And I was like, wow, this is incredible. And then he goes down. I'm just like...
It's a big-time grief by E8 on MZC, too. Don't forget, man, MZC was a second-place squad. So they're killing off the place right underneath them. They're trying to expand this fucking lead and really gap these other teams, bro, going into game number 5. There'll be a gigantic W. Bro, no shot are getting 2 pauses right now, man. Look at Effect's HP. He's 1 HP. Bro, we're getting 2 pauses in finals, but we had literally 1 in 3 days, or maybe 2 in 3 days. What?
Before they do approach, but they will be gate kept by the likes of DMS. With the way that we get to see so many other teams that have already gone
Can we get some script in the
ahead
chat, please?
to rotate towards Down Beast, I want to talk about the spots that aren't in that next circle, Genome. Team
I'm hoping this means that we're not.
over by those northern buildings where we know that there's a respawn beacon. GHS.
I'm hoping this means basically that we're not. We're missing pauses yesterday. I haven't heard anything on Twitter about that. So maybe we're actually just getting unlucky in finals today.
Are going to be
Pauses.
rotating past being through the hill, where they will inevitably be met by GHS and Gaming Gladiators.
Yeah, interesting to see where everyone's ended up. JHS probably the worst off out of those teams, just purely due to the fact that they got ousted from checkpoint, or at least, you know, had half their lunch stolen. So
Why do they pause? They pause in case someone crashes or something like that. They can actually get competitive integrity back into the game. Crashing's really tough, dude. You don't want to. We've seen it time and time again, especially like Snipe Down in Poland's a great example.
Take a picture of their mind and work out whether that was a play for gatekeeping, or, you know, if they were like, well, we're definitely not getting a spotting down Beast. Maybe on the off chance it switches back to the back of
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if Effect gets that off, dude. I'm going to be so real. I have no idea.
Out, but, you know, for the
we'll see.
Still a couple of
I'm very
teams
curious.
ahead of them that they can get KP on.
And theory crafting comms like that, right? You mentioned, you know, if you already know that you probably don't have a spot by Down Beast, we have to talk about why teams would opt to play by the edge in a case like that. When a circle pulls towards Down Beast, there's a lot of open areas if it does pull on the outskirts of Down Beast, and in that rotate, you're basically just easy to fry.
That's the GOAT Winnie, man. One of the best coaches in the game. Goated.
That would be like a choke that exits into
literally
checkpoints, and it's very difficult unless you play by the underneath part of the bridge north of Mill, and then there's just water, right? You're just basically out in the open unless you play by the natural terrain of where we saw FaZe get taken out earlier.
Coaches cannot tell the players mid-game. I also don't know. I don't know if coaches can talk mid-pause either. I actually don't know that rule yet. Players are allowed to talk during pauses. I don't think coaches can. It'd be pretty crazy if coaches could. I don't think it's possible.
We'll wait for the pause to go out. At least the crowd's having some fun there. Getting the cheers in. Trying to send their energy to the teams they're supporting on the stage.
It's been so great to see and feel the.
I don't want to talk to the game manager. There you go.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. It's been great to also hear the support. You hear the chants. I heard CEO at one point, Team Falcon chants, of course, have been ringing out through the crowd all week long.
P after this game, oh my God.
Place at the moment, 33 points. Yes, we're still at the very beginning of our match point finals. But we have to talk about what's at stake here, Genome. $2 million prize pool spread across the board for our teams that participated in the Esports World Cup.
Yeah, look, life-changing money, isn't that what they say?
Oh, yeah.
600K, I think it was, for first.
All right, let's see what Fat gets his med kit off. I'm going to say no.
And from there, it goes down by, I think it's 225K to 375,000 for second. Still, I mean, yeah, you're getting into the six figures all the way down to the top 5, Vicky.
That is actually crazy.
No, you say no? Fuck, that would suck.
Aside from the fact that we highlighted the MVP, who would also be able to pocket that 50K. Love seeing the mascots here from our squads. The Otter from Alliance, the Nessie, Yarn Nessie. But while we do have a small technical delay, guys, thank you so much for your patience.
Probably a PC crash, I guess.
Wait, let's take a look at some fun. Oh, I'm getting word, actually. I'm getting word here that actually we are ready to go back in.
All right, here we go, man. Let's go.
Waiting, of course. We want to see some more Apex.
Oh, that's that roller player posture from that boy Slayers. Holy shit.
We are ready to
He's on full lean.
Technical issues solved just as quick as we had started. The crowd is ready to go. Dina, let's dive into the action.
Keen to get back in. As you can see, their headsets off for Mizuchi, who won't be joining us for the rest of this game. Walty was the kill leader coming into game 4 here.
Going into the POV of 2 tridents.
It's going to be hard to add to his tally from this point. Aurora.
GG! Oh my God, what an aggressive push from GG here on Aurora. Light's gonna be dead.
Said that it's gonna be very difficult unless you play by this bridge. Again,
nice.
Gladiators let the advantage at first.
And GG with a crazy fight, bro. We gotta recognize it's a lifeline squad. Are you kidding me? You can't get that. You can't take that 3v3 that quick. It's a lifeline team, brother. They're gonna be full HP by the time you push them.
And of course, the evil shield swap.
That's so tough. If you knock the lifeline, sure, but if you don't, it's just an automatic reset with the drone and immediate cover. That's so bad. GG eliminated. They don't deserve this. They don't deserve to win that, bro. A very bad play.
It's always that problem with the crypto players, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure it was a reasonable.
Oh, good. That happens.
To be scouting around and trying to work out
damn.
where GHS can
so first place team last game now dead.
Zone to move in. Is it past Team Liquid? Or
we've seen that before. We've seen that a lot this tournament.
Alliance, however, they're all the way on the north side here, and they've got DMS penned in
oh yeah, baby. Bunker. I like this fight for Alliance too, man. This is a good fight. Nice, great knock. Here we go. Swing comes out.
And they successfully get the first knock on the tap.
Where the boys at? Where the boys at? LG now getting shots in from the far side.
Alliance effectively forced to have to pop
nice, well played. Alliance, baby, gonna wipe out DMS there, man. GG's.
But on the other side, let's jump into a listening with Elevate as they fly into the next zone.
Go bridge, go bridge, go bridge. I'm adding the
SSG still alive.
We need to watch checkpoint.
LG also still alive here too. First place, E8's still in first, 3 points out of Aurora.
We can also kill the Watson team now. This box is here too, bro. Box is here. Bro, it's a fucking script. Make sure there's no checkpoint, bro. That's how we die.
It's a fucking script.
Watson team blue armor. Watson team blue armor? Yes, blue. Where? Bro, on the left? Here, behind the rocks. I hit the Watson checkpoint route. Nothing there? No, lifeline I see Bang Watson. I see Bang Watson. Bro, we just run at that. It's blue. Yeah. You want to right now? I'm about to get to here. Checkpoint. Going. I think I should fuse all something early here. No. They don't even know, bro. They don't have evacs.
I mean, 12 squads round 4 is low-key kind of wild. I can't lie. Low-key fucking insane.
Walk up to tree, Lou. On my left. Close. Bang up. Seriousing. I'm gonna work to there after bingo. They bingled to us. I did too. Where are we safe?
All right, here we go. He ain't out of the fight.
Help!
Wait, JHS is so split right now, bro. This is actually free for Lou. No, and Lou can get the knock, man. One tappy. 2v3 here, man, for E8. Still winnable, man.
Save on me.
It's a big time push, though, from JHS. One tappy.
I'm getting blowed. I might go back to bridge or try to play my life and let you play the game. Yeah, you get small point. Yeah, chill. Listen to me. When I get double smokes, I'm going to get you to come back to me. They don't have wall hacks. I almost just cracked one. You're going to be good to cross in 3, 2, 1, run now. Cross.
Bro, that is beautiful. That is actually just beautiful comms by Zach.
Smoke now. You're back. Bro, fuck, man. Give me that wrench. Here, add to Medi. Oh, I have.
Come on, Zach. That is just beautiful eye chilling.
This team is only going to focus up, so what we have to do... Tell me all the kills you have. Tell me you got one. Please tell me you have one. No. 0. Damn it.
These comms are phenomenal. Zach Mazer is lost.
LG not fighting.
They lost out on one,
and LG is gonna be eliminated by Alliance in the front side of Down Beast. This is big time fights here by Alliance, man. They're clutching up when they need to. Multiple fights for multiple spots in zone. Alliance is what they do, man. They love taking fights for spots that are actually gonna be proactive for them in the end game. They love fighting the god spots, man. They're fighting the better positions in general.
It's a good spot there, right in front of them. There's also a ring console next to them.
If EA makes this rotation, I'll be very surprised. Top 10 would be very nice for them.
Presumably one of them has the option to go out and get some info.
EXO now dying to Falcons.
Where we're headed next. Falcons in the meantime, of course, someone was always
an EXO clan eliminated by Falcons. Falcons pick up 3.
Falcons successfully
no third party comes out. Falcons get a reset, and they get that purple armor they needed. There we go.
Knew that they had to cover all the angles here in Down Beast, and there's 3 different openings.
Zach Mazer, last one standing for E8.
Perfectly with the
He's trying to get any points possible. They're 43 right now. Not a bad game so far for Zach. Not awful.
Zach Mazer alive. This squad, by the way, has been doing fantastic. Maybe stopping their end here with 10 squads left before Zach has to inch forward. Can he find his spot, though, with Space Station being right in front of him?
Wow, he's really...
And there it is. EA going to be eliminated.
Max there.
SSG trying to pick up anything, man. They're slow right now to start.
Stand outside of zone, but yeah, as we see, it's an easy cleanup for SSG. Off the back of the air, losing that fight to GHS Professional, which they sounded so confident when they went for it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all of a sudden, EMP, bang on.
All right, so second place team first still alive. First place team now dead. Falcons, third place squad still in year 2. And Aurora's going to look for a fight Falcons here now, man. Here we go, baby. 3v3, Falcons versus Aurora.
No, I can't reposition, but Aurora, remember.
And Impulse gets immediately rocked.
From actually, how earlier on.
Oh my goodness, Falcons are feeling themselves right now, man. It's not good.
It was Aurora
Not good for Aurora here. Will Falcons take the first place in this game?
Defending this position. They lost out on Jen, but only one member left from Aurora.
No third party?
Surely they find the other
Surely
one. So
someone
there
has to
we go.
third this, man.
A couple of kills for Falcons.
No third party for the God spot.
So 5 assists on his screen. So good to see the boys trading some kills in that one. You know, maybe they've got the
Surely we're thirding that. Surely.
Alliance, they've moved up top now.
Insane.
One by one, they have been crushing through their competition. They don't want to go underneath. Falcons have got that locked down. They're halfway to red.
I mean, bro, Falcons right now are in the best spot in the game by far. The zone's going to be literally right outside their tunnel area. As long as they don't get 4 teams sent on, bro, they're guaranteed the top 3 here. Alliance now down the height.
Yeah, Alliance get taken out by, look at 2 different teams. Space Station Guild, very difficult rotate from that north side, while Falcons completely hold off the teams that are trying to push through the choke one after the other as they look. No Dragons is on the outskirts. You know, DHS also, who have been fighting their way through from the south.
Wait, DHS still on the other side here, man. They got to watch out.
Right here. And
Falcons still 1 team away here from the 3v3 for the top 3.
Extra loot while holding.
I will say, though, man, the loot they have right now is juiced up. Falcons looking real good here.
And wacky zone
Oh, nice
alert.
stick.
It's going to be finishing what looks
T-Law
to be
fighting up top on SSG.
inside the beast, which means that you can have teams on top.
SSG now dead. Gil pick up all 3. T-Law gets none of the KP.
Viable positions to play.
And Liquid have now forced their way up on this high ground here. They are playing King of the Hill. I also want to pinpoint to look out for GHS, who are the only crypto in this lobby that
Jeez, that was a lot of damage.
2v1.
With MT being the last one alive, has to play around these knockdowns.
And Gil's going to be eliminated, man. Liquid cleaning up shop on the high, baby.
Can they get Nizzle up?
Third party comes out. And nice shots by Aguirre's, bro. Going to force him back down. Great job. Well played.
To find a timing here, but they don't get it, and the gold knockdown puts TL in a fantastic
Fnatic's still alive. TL's still alive. Falcons and GHS still have to fight inside no matter what.
Is this going to be a heal-off?
Bro, this is a heal-off zone.
That wins the lower area of down beast.
I mean, whoever wins
Fnatic
inside GHS for Falcons,
when
there's
they
no
were the
third
first
party, just
team
get top
up
2.
on that high ground.
It's
Only
definitely
one
a
member
heal-off for
of
sure.
Fnatic
What the fuck
left
is that?
solo that has to play for their lives. GHS,
actually,
the team that I
it might
was
be right on the outside, I don't
pinpointing
know.
to look out for. This is the risk for Falcons.
Yeah, I can't tell from the
This is
map.
counterplay to
It
the
looks
Watson,
like it,
the
but I
potential
don't know.
EMP
Sometimes
the
to
map is
wrong.
delete those
It definitely looks like it for
fences.
sure. I can't tell it either. All right, here we go, man. Final round closing is where dreams are made of, bro. Clutch or kick.
Quietly
Falcons definitely in the better position right now
moved
versus
up into
GHS 2.
second place. Obviously, a lot of that is off the back of the 9 starting points they had, but a slower start to this series does not count them out by any means.
Team Falcons, your home team, the EMP
Here we go.
coming
EMP
in.
coming out.
There it goes.
The swing now coming out here for JHS.
Not going to be able to get too
Wow,
aggressive,
really good
though.
nade
The
spam.
bombardment of nades now
Great
right
ulti.
afterwards.
Falcons jumper in goes to
The
zone.
Falcons there. You see them use so much
Fnatic
utility.
now dead.
They were waiting for that EMP. They knew it was coming, but they did have Jen Burton go down in the meantime.
Wablu's going to be dead to ring. JHS only a duo right now.
Crazy.
Falcons can maybe even reset inside.
Right now, he's popping the med kit, but how with the fuse tack is going to be.
JHS only a duo right now. They're going to res. They're solo. It's one tapping by himself.
Dragons on the outside.
And Falcons are going to get a
They've
full
got some
reset
cover
inside, man. That is gigantic here for Falcons.
You know, that roof that they can hide underneath, that might help them.
JHS got knocked on the outside, bro, and they couldn't do anything about it.
To be pushed out. They've got the reset.
And now they're going to swing.
Jen's back up.
T-Law should win this game on the height.
Extremely important as GHS take the first loss of this Final Four.
Falcons exiting out, though, having to avoid the Arc Star.
JHS now dead.
The Thermite, JHS finally get eliminated, and remember, the Kings of the Hill.
Falcons now
Team
fighting down
Liquid.
below. Team Liquid going to jump down. Falcons still winnable here.
Whole territory. They're mowing down the lobby.
Still winnable.
Two squads, and it's only
And
zero.
Team
You
Liquid,
can't
vamos,
stop. It is
baby.
Team Liquid.
Vamos,
It's
come on,
easy
man.
to win
Let's
the
go,
game.
Yanya. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on.
Critical fight win up the top of Down Beast. So
what a game, man. Unbelievable job by Falcons. Great job by Team Liquid. Well played.
GHS, I think, had the chance to probably take that game.
Unreal.
But they don't move in on top of Team Liquid
real, dude.
when they have the opportunity, when there's enough other teams
Holy
that they
moly.
jumped in there.
What a game.
They go out in
What a game.
or fourth there. I think it could have been a bigger game for them, but look, when someone opens the door for you, you've got to walk through it. And Team Liquid walk away with a
Holy
first from the high
shit,
ground.
And that was them rotating from the south side
Let's
of the zone, right? That
go,
was
baby.
a quick rotate.
Let's
from
go.
Team Liquid all the way from what,
Dude,
like,
that scared me a little bit on the drop down. I really thought that T-Law was going to lose that. That was fucking crazy. Well played, dude. Well played. T-Log in the first place in game number 4. That was wild. The fact that Falcons almost took that W is just a testament to how good they are in 3v3s. Literally crazy. All righty. Overall scores. Let's see. Still getting loaded up. Mods. Can one of you mods send me that Apex Legends status link again? Oh, this is it right here. Never mind. We're good. I got it. All right. Going into game number... One second. Actually, let me copy paste this bitch. Going into game number 5. We're done with the first 4 games. Let's do this real quick. Copy paste. Bada bing, bada boom. We are going to have, oh my goodness, it is a close race still. A little bit of a difference here. Not too much, though. Falcons going to be in first place with 49. Who else would it be? Team Liquid going to be in second with 44. E8's going to be in third with 43. Aurora is going to be in fourth with 40. And GG is going to be in fifth with 36. So Falcons take this first place going into game number 5. Nutty, bro. Literally nuts. That's 2 big-time zones here for Falcons, by the way. So Falcons get 2 zones right next to their POIs, and they don't get the W's, they get 2 top 2s. It's exactly what you need to do in order to be a good team. A zone pulls you, you get gifted, you got to make the most of it, and that's what Falcons are doing right now.
Cinema's coming home.
Closest rather than 60 months. I'm going to use the bathroom a little bit. I want to see the interviews they do. I think they're going to do one right now. Usually during 4 games or like in a little break, they usually do an interview. I want to see the interview first. Let's see. True, Shaheen, true. Falcons domination's bad for the game. I mean, I'm going to be real, bro. I don't know about you. This doesn't seem like domination to me. In groups, sure, but it's not really dominating. It's a little dramatic. Well, they have 3 different winners right now, 4 different winners, and they haven't won a single game. D-Solves in the prime. While he's not seeing the leaderboard, what are you talking about? Dude, dominating is a completely different thing than being in first place. What are you? What? It's 2 completely different things. It's really not the same at all. You still be in first place and not dominate. It's 60 points for match play eligibility. 60 points. Why are they showing the how POV with the liquid thing? Why are they doing this 2 times in a row? Maybe they don't have the POV on the other side.
Celebrations from Team
Yeah,
Liquid
baby.
Alien, where after four,
Yeah,
they
baby.
join Mizuchi, Aurora, and Gaming Gladiators as the 4 teams who have won so far in Day 4 of Apex Legends at EWC.
They had the
Welcome back.
recoding
I'm
yesterday,
Frank
so I think they had it
joined by
today.
Jayhawk, Zephyr Cass, and we've got a new face on the desk, though he's not a new face if you've watched or probably played Apex Legends in the last few years. Hodzik, coach of
My
NRG.
goat, baby,
It's great
my
to have you,
goat.
man. Obviously, yesterday didn't go your way, but it does allow us to spend some time talking with you during halftime here and catch up on these games.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as last lane, I would love to be on stage right now, but I'm just happy to be part of the broadcast any way I can.
Of course, man. Well, we appreciate it. Riyadh, we've got talent in the building. We think we should use it. Speaking of the talent that's been on display, they've put themselves in quite a comfy position, our 4 teams who have won
you
these
good, Blake.
last
No
4
worries, man.
games.
Chill.
We haven't had a repeat winner yet, but if we take a look at our standings for this match, you can see Team Liquid has added yet another 21 points to their score. 17 for Falcons, who
Crazy
are
good
yet
game, man.
awaiting
Such
their
a good
game
game. Another
win.
bad
They're
game
doing
for Twisted
quite
Minds,
well
though.
to stay involved, stay aggressive in
So
these
tough.
in-games, and it looks like things are getting better and better for them. Dragons pick up 8 more points. That's great from South America. GHS and Fnatic round out our top 5, with Alliance been picking up a nice 12 points there, which, remember, they averaged 13 points on Stormpoint, as Privacy noted.
I was just say his stats.
Give him some
still
flowers to
range good
Bastillo?
as
No,
well.
that guy sucks, dude.
I gotta bring up, of course, even though they're
And he
low on
can't
the
drink
tail end of
tequila
that
like me.
board, Elevate, who has been such a presence in today's matches as well. Of course, Mizuchi do fall a little bit earlier there into those fights, but definitely something we'll have to touch on.
I mean, Jayhawk,
3.9K
talking
damage is a
about
great
just
game.
the impact of 2 teams like this, Liquid, Falcons, and Dragons being in the mix of that, it just goes to show South America, it wasn't a fluke getting into this environment. They are handling themselves quite well in this finals lobby.
Absolutely. And we talked about the way that South American teams have to get here. It's brutal. Everything that we saw yesterday, where only 2 spots are on the line.
I don't know
That's
how
what South
Falcons pull out
America's
3.8K
qualifiers are
damage
for every
underneath
single round. So
Downbeast.
the teams that have to
That's
make
ridiculous.
it are the ones that go through the bloodbath and come
Literally
out on the
insane.
other side.
It's an amazing look here. Falcons, as you can maybe hear, if you didn't, we heard it in our studio in the STC arena. Falcons fans up out of their seats, realizing their team is in first place. But unlike yesterday, or the day before, if you've been here all 3 days, that doesn't matter, because you got to get over 60 points, then you got to win the match. This is match point, my friend. So it's exciting now, but there's still plenty of work to do. And let's walk through those matches. Hodzik, this is where I want to get you involved.
Give me a
as well.
breakdown, Hod. Let's see what your thoughts are.
With a win at the start, talk to me about this team. It's Timmy, question mark, leaving DSG, but it seems like that question has been answered. This team has a ton of firepower.
It's a crazy swing by
This is a
EXL.
team
I
that I'm
love the
personally
confidence,
very
dude.
biased toward, just because having coached Guild in the past,
Yep.
and just been really close with Waltzy as well. This team has been. I expected this team to do really well, just because I feel like Timmy is an extremely. I mean, you can see it through his content. He's an extremely motivated individual with whatever he's doing, and very talented. So it's a team I expected to do well. They are surprising me a lot this year, though. They're going above and beyond what I expected. I know Timmy and Guild were actually a little bit sick. I don't know if you guys talked about that or knew.
No, we did.
Yeah, they were sick actually for their group stages. So like they didn't feel good going into these matches. But I mean, they still I think got 4th in their group stage, and they're doing really well. I mean, you love to see this. One of my favorites of the tournament so far.
And honestly, one of the elements of having the days in between is that if you do get sick, you have a little bit of time off. It's not typical, Jayhawk, in these types of formats that we play. So it does benefit them, obviously, for that little bit of rest, reset physically, mentally. And then game 2, well, you see a splash off.
Crazy third party there by DRG2, or fourth party.
Purposefully or not, in Aurora, who had some changes. They left out Hardeki coming into this. They've got Kazakh, but they found a way to get a win. They're sitting pretty near the top.
Absolutely. And it was a little bit of a controversial change. Hardeki, one of the most beloved players in all of Apex Legends, and so after their best performance
A
they've
risky
ever had
change.
on land,
The Kazakh is
looks
doing
like
a great
they
job
ended
stepping up.
dropping him. People are wondering what's happening, but Kazakh looks like he's ready for the challenge. He was fantastic in this game. We saw Aurora in a cascade zone, able to come up from the south side, clear out their entire side, including Mizuchi, who did take game 1, and able to close it out in style with some big KP, and once again showing that their play style and the lifeline can work on land.
Quick thought on Aurora. Do you think they're in a position to win this all?
I mean, the one really, really big thing they have going against them is that they are playing a comp that's very obvious, right? Once you get to match point, you want to be a little incognito. You want to play big because teams can sense the teams that are afraid or trying to stay a little bit silent, so they'll naturally be like, hey, that's so and so on match point. So they have if they choose to stay on the lifeline, they have a little bit going against them there with that comp because they stick out like a sore thumb. But I mean, I think they're playing really well. They definitely have a
shots.
chance.
Holy shit!
This is a great chance to ask you this question.
I miss Kashara
too. I found that pros know really well. It's almost like a sixth sense what team is what.
Yeah.
You know, you might think, oh, it's a certain skin, but sometimes those factors aren't there. How can you tell so certainly what team is what?
That's so impressive by Hal. How does Hal stay alive in this situation? It's actually insane.
Knowing rotations, what POIs
it's actually unreal.
Where they like to go, the spots, because all these teams they have set plays. You know, they have places they like to play from.
The team firing on Falcons is just genuinely unbelievable.
Is going to be played differently than another team doing it. So a lot of it's also play style. For example, Sweet is like one of the most identifiable players in the game sometimes because he's just doing all that rat stuff and really being a nuisance for all the teams. So
true.
A lot of like individual play styles. Just we've scrimmed against everyone for like 4 years now. So we all know each other's play styles. It's pretty easy to identify.
It's amazing. You feel like you're maybe missing out on something, Ben. They go, oh, that's Sweet. That's
the JMW POV. Oh my
God.
Effect got rocked.
There's so much going on behind the scenes. Another game I want to switch to EMEA is obviously Gaming Gladiators. Lufka, you had mentioned he had an opportunity with Ascent.
How the hell did JMW win that fight?
Being a land champion.
Like how?
Clearly,
mid grapple and everything was crazy.
Well in the overall esports World Cup, but in this lobby, performing and at a level where I would say they look like a contender.
I mean, if your favorite team right now is not doing hot, bro, who knows how many games they have left?
Matches, and I gotta give some real kudos.
We're not. No one's at match point yet. We're decently far off. A couple teams, one win away, but there could be a lot more games left. We don't know. We could have 4 games left. We could have 3. We could have 7. We really don't know.
Handed that northern zone where they were
JMW's control player now.
Anybody who was challenging them going into that POI. The great thing about Gaming Gladiators is not only did they have to contest and fight their way in
2 games would be a crazy statement. If Falcons came in and won 2 more games, that'd be an unbelievable statement.
When we talk about market and then calling those shots efficiently to take advantage of the chaos between Falcons and EA shows me where their mind is at going into these games. They are not afraid to take it up against just about anyone else currently in this lobby, and as a result, it has propelled them to the top.
You can actually say maybe hesitancy was the reason they lost.
Wait, that's why GHS died there? They got grief by Satuki, a solo? That's why GHS didn't wipe Falcons inside. That is crazy to see that POV. Oh my god, so unfortunate for GHS there.
Privacy mentioned to this as well. Obviously, the Falcons analysts, that there are these god spots. There are these analytical spots of where you want to be playing. Team Liquid, were they just in the right spots for that game, or do you feel like they've just got momentum here heading into game 5?
I really feel like the Havoc got a really solid nerf. This would probably be one of my favorite metas to ever watch.
On there the whole time, but a lot of it's just momentum.
I think the guns are not killing it for me, just not making it as exciting as it could be.
Later in the game.
Because the comps are pretty fun. I'm really liking the Pathfinder. The Lifeline's involved now. We have Fuse involved. We have Seer. We got a lot of shit.
But as that zone closes, all of the height gets just exponentially stronger. The more because you have
the Havoc was nerfed a little bit more. I think it would be like one of the best legend/gun combos possible.
And then just once they sit up top, I mean, they just have to sit there and let the rest of the game play out below them.
Certainly what Team Liquid had in mind, and it worked out quite well. We talk a little bit about Stormpoint.
All right, chat, it's taking way too long. I didn't know the break was going to be this long. I'm going to go pee.
Shift that. I think we're going to bring it up on the back wall.
Crazy long.
And take a look. I mean, Hodzic, we've got you here. Your thoughts on where these teams are dropping. Anything stand out to you about the dynamics of this map?
I mean, honestly, not too. But it looks all pretty much run-of-the-mill, to be honest, from what I'm seeing. All these teams that I know, all these teams. I mean, you have a lot of teams landing in their comfort spots. You got Liquid and Barrow, which is a big one. Alliance up at Northpad. DSG not in this lobby, sadly, so Alliance gets that for free. Devastated Coast is one. Obviously, we see Bleed doing really well. Devastated Coast is actually, in my opinion, a bit of a sleeper POI. It's not one of the best, but it actually has a pretty high point average from a lot of, at least in North America. It's one of the, when we do our POI drafts, it's one of the lesser taken spots, but it actually has a higher point average than most of the other POIs you'd think of here. So it seems pretty, like I said, pretty run-of-the-mill. You got Aurora with C-Note as well. I mean, it's all pretty much most teams getting their comfort POIs, which is good for them.
Okay, so let's go into this scenario where we're on match point. We see a team like, AKA, Falcons, get into a position where they're on 60. If they're here, what happens to these rotations? We saw it yesterday in our last chance where it felt like SSG had this wide open, easy path to victory, but it was because Na'Vi and team skirted around the other side looking for kills. In your mind, what's the implication of a team on Storm Point the way this is set up, hitting a match point and the chaos that ensues as a result of that for teams either trying to stop them or the factors that follow that type of trajectory?
Right. Well, if you look at generally if you're a team on match point, you land, you see where the zone is going. This generally happens for every single map, but obviously it changes a little bit for match point. You look at the zone, you take an educated guess if you have console where it's going to go, where it's going to actually end. And then you instantly start thinking, where do we want to play? That's going to guarantee that we don't get pushed.
Congratulations on partner, by the way.
That's going to make us stay a little bit more incognito. That'll guarantee us to have playability within zones 4 and 5, right? Because that's the biggest thing. A lot of teams in this current meta will play for zone 3, where they just want a spot that's pretty safe that they can control in zone 3, kind of like shoot around them, keep their area under surveillance, give themselves a lot of opportunities to move. But when you're on match point, if you have a prior zone, one that's like really close to your POI, one that you can get a really good spot to, then generally the best thing you can do is go to the most, the God spot, the spot that is most defensible.
How much money do you think this event costs? Holy shit, I can't imagine. I have no idea.
One team would have
60 million is the prize pool.
On purpose.
Then when it comes to production, so many different games, I can't imagine, bro. I'm
likely to do that. They're too afraid to because they don't know if other teams will kind of match the energy. So you want to pick those spots. Like for example, theoretically, if Falcons was on match point just now, the spot they actually played just now was great. It's a very complacent spot.
My mods do not get paid. No, sir.
But it's very difficult to be pushed.
Mods know, though, if they're busy, they don't have to be here. The mods just like to be here, bone chill.
Right?
We do mod dinners, though. We're going to start doing mod dinners every TwitchCon. So.
Our last LAN, Reject Winity in LA.
Last one, I spent a lot of money.
Is a solid character for defending a point, like you just mentioned. That is
Mike picked the most expensive buffet in Las Vegas.
We're glad to have you on stage, my friend. Even if it wasn't that stage, we know you will be back
like 35 people.
And busy as ever, of course, in Apex Legends, as you always are. That's it. After 4, we've got 4 different winners, and no team's on match point. But this game, Game 5,
and then for some reason, Ross came and so did Drum Bum.
Arena and get the action going yet again.
It could indeed change.
Some reason, like I didn't invite them.
You're completely right, Rain Day. We are looking for our teams to hit match point. That mark is 60 points overall in their tally, and we are so
We had like 40 people there. We had like 10 people that weren't even mods there, dude.
It's not guaranteed. We've seen situations like this before, where the teams at the top, you think they're going to get there, and then suddenly someone at the bottom finds a victory and puts themselves back in that
Texas Peace donations to pay their mods. This is a really good idea.
But it's
I actually love the dad. All right, here we go, man.
Right now, 11 points
Half an hour and an ad? No.
To that threshold. Can they find that?
I do not run. I will not run an ad this week at all. I've not run an ad all weekend. If anyone ever questions my love for the game, I haven't ran a single fucking ad mid-game, nothing. Don't ever question my shit ever again. I love this fucking game. Let's go, baby. Game popping away.
At the moment are fighting out for that point, for that 1 or 2 points they need just to get over the cusp to get onto match point. This could be the one, not just for Falcons though. There's a couple of other teams who can get there as well.
And the arena, of course, the hometown for Falcons here. Everyone willing them on to try and get.
Any crypto mains in here? Tech? Nah, you might be like one of like 2 in the world, to be honest.
And that is very achievable for a roster like Falcons, and especially it being on World's Edge. Ignore what I said earlier. Now being here at Skyhook West, there is a real opportunity for them to find points, but the zone is a far, far distance from where they drop.
It's a good point. I mean, Falcons been blessed with the last 2 zones. You have to say a Sky West zone, finishing in and around Market, and then they had the one on Storm Point, of course, that pulled towards down B.
A little Team Liquid Zone, baby. This is not the script ready for Falcons. All right, little Team Liquid Zone going straight towards launch site. Have we had a launch site zone all tournament so far? I don't think so, right?
I am talking about the team.
Nightmare's probably 10 good subs, but I love you, dude, because that's crazy. I don't think we have yet.
Say their name and they appear. It's Team Liquid who I want to talk about, Dan. They are just behind Falcons in the overalls. They need 16
All right, so T-Law needs to rotate quick back into launch site here, man. Nia's needs to get over there immediately because teams are going to come quick, and if he gets stuck over in your dome, he's
There are
fucked.
two teams who are at the top at the moment, and I would say that Liquid would be very comfortable at trying to find a win on Storm Point because they're at Barometer, it's their tried and tested POI, so if they can get onto match point here on World's Edge, they would have a real opportunity in match 6, but that is still a tall task. 16 points is not the easiest total to try and get. You're looking at a top 3 finish there alongside some kills. The survey beacon, though, is going to give them some information as to where everyone else is going.
Oh my god, DRG with a fast-ass rotate.
See how they play.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if they have a ring console. Our feed at the moment is a little bit covered up onto launch site where they find themselves dropping, so it could be one of those games where we're talking about, hey, Liquid didn't have a ring console, so they don't know exactly where it's going. But just as we see that, you can see there actually is a ring console over at the dome that would have been hit. So Liquid have the info, but let's see what DRG do as they make their rotate.
If DRG are going to be approaching the south side, there is going to be actually about 5-6 teams.
Alright, so T-Log going to put the back. Ooh, they're playing. Is T-Log playing the back end of launch? I don't think it's playing back there. Are they playing like ramp side? What are they doing?
World's Edge here. And a lot of teams, I think, can get into good positions. I think one good thing about this zone is there's a lot of space to play. There's a lot of buildings that can be shared as well. So if you are going to be one of these,
let's get the sub.
Make
Appreciate it, man.
Less shareable as possible. And Watson can really help with that. Get some fences down and take as much space as you can.
So Guild at the moment with the Watson fences down. They're going to be playing the northern side of launch site. Trying to hold in the teams that are going to be coming from essentially the rest of World's Edge here. A lot of them are going to be, well, the majority.
Ooh, and a little Pathfinder zip. Let's go. DMS also looking for a fast one here too, man. I can't lie. One thing about Pathfinder that I've been heavily enjoying are these Pathfinder zips into the fucking balloons because it allows people to stay alive so much longer. Just keeps for better end games. The zip line too with the reduced damage is also great to keep you alive on rotations. Like Pathfinder overall, funny enough, don't think I'd ever say this, bro, after season fucking 8 has actually helped the overall quality of the games. It's pretty nuts. Never thought I'd say that in 2024 or even 2023. Never thought I'd say that again, actually, if we're being real.
Remember, Mizuchi do drop down here towards the southeast side of the map, so they know there's a couple of stragglers around.
Definitely ruined scrims. Agreed. Just not land, but definitely ruined scrims. That's also not Pathfinder's fault. People just go on Pathfinder doing scrims and be like, I'm going to swing this. And then they swing that. And then they die.
Just the white armor though on Timmy, if I wasn't mistaken there, if my eyes didn't deceive me. Fnatic though, they're trying to move through that vault tunnel, but one of the toughest rotates I would say for making mistakes. Essentially, Fnatic walking up that hill, there's a few rocks that you can get right on behind, and if you don't make the initial damage and you don't get an initial knock to clear the space, it can be one of
Nips, thanks for that.
Paths to try and travel. Mizuchi, though, I mentioned how white armors could be something that's
going to be Blacklist International pulling up toward Big Mod. They both have no zone knowledge, which is kind of ass, because if MCC actually had that console beacon, they'd be really good to rotate in the launch site quick. Or even a dome, which is even better than being in stacks here, man. This sucks.
They're going to have to do the old school way. Bullets and damage.
Yeah, I think sometimes when you don't have that pathing available to you and the zone starts coming towards you and you don't necessarily have the priority that some other people do, you kind of have to take a fight, or at least do as much damage as possible from a distance just so you can try and join them on blue. But I imagine they won't push until they get to blue, as they are closing in. Speaking of closing in,
bro, this is a really nice leaderboard. I like actually could not be more happy with how this weekend went. We are seeing some of the best Apex ever played.
And that's actually been a very comfortable.
And this finals is literally turning out to be right now, or shaping out to be one of the best too. This is so crazy. Yo, Leo, what the fuck, man? Leo with the 50 gifted. Oh my goodness, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Holy shit, thank you so much for the 50 gifted. Chat, get those nation symbols going, man, for Leo with the 50. Love of the chat, man. Thank y'all, dude. If I missed any subs today, I apologize. Here we go. Fnatic now fighting and immediately dying to JHS, bro. Fnatic cannot get the ball rolling. And they're going to be dead early again. One man down, bro. Fnatic can't get anything going in finals, brother.
Fnatic just kind of caught in a really,
so
really
tough.
difficult situation here. They initially wanted to rotate
through
the
again.
tunnel, saw that was taken, and now having to play on this side of the tunnel and inside of the building, trying to plan another escape, essentially, toward where that zone is going to be going, but GHS were there.
Here we go, GHS 2v3 versus Fnatic. Can they hold it down? I don't think so. FNC might go down here.
Inside of that building going to be destroyed, and here comes the push.
Well, can Fnatic hold as a 2 here? Yuka was just out of the way and did leave himself a little bit vulnerable. Now Fnatic do have the option.
That's a crazy swing by Lyca. Holy shit.
But GHS just looked far too strong here and should be able to close things out. And
oh my goodness, the fly trap almost happens. Fnatic eliminated. That is crazy.
To maybe capitalize on the damage done by Fnatic. We'll go back
LGD, Blacklist International, and MZC all here in stacks. It is a shit show over here, man. All these teams reading the zones incorrectly. And GG comes in with the third party on GHS. GHS now dead.
Now Mizuchi 36 points, a little bit further away. Would have to be an
and EA looks for the third party on the GG. They don't get it. They're still going to commit though.
In this game, as Elevate now move into the remaining members inside of this building. It's going to be a 3-stack insider here, so they've got to be a little bit careful. But Lou has been a standout player, I think, in North America.
Lou is not scared, baby. Lou wants blood, baby. Lou wants blood.
Coming out of him.
Come on now.
As he's had to relearn
that Watson gen though in this building is so strong.
Zach Mazer looking to destroy the gen, and that is going to make grenades a real opportunity for damage here.
This is a great CQ as well to get that info as well. How much damage do you need?
Nice, and GG eliminated. EA wants land. EA wants land, baby. I am loving the Zach Mazer arc right now in these finals in this tournament. I am loving it.
Now SSG are having a sniff. It is a hot commodity over here. Everyone is moving through the same area of the map here.
And I'll tell you for why. We were thinking, hey, maybe this is going down a launch site. Well, it's actually pulling back up to the north and towards where Elevate Bleed find
what a story arc for what an arc, dude. What a story for Zach Mazer so far.
Overhead, we can see a little bit of Siphon still involved. We can see a little bit just of the platform outside of launch site, just to the north of the main part of the POI. As LG, speaking of Siphon, try and get some shots down, but there's a little bit of trapeze work going down in and around that zip line, making it a little bit difficult to get that knock.
Most of the edge teams have been able to find their way to
Lou buying so much chrome hearts if he wins, true. That boy gonna be dripped out for every land
very early.
coming
You
up.
start to be greeted by arguably teams with better armor, looking to try and take some of the positions off of you, and assuming your armor is not going to be as good as theirs. Actually, the only team that isn't within the zone or close to it is Aurora. It's a very late move for them. Falcon have been far quicker at moving down towards the south side here, and you can already see they have a red armor.
There it is, Blacklist eliminated by MZC. Waltzy picks up 3 KP. Nice job, baby. There we go. They needed to do that too, bro. The rotation in from stacks is so ass. It's a great job. MZC get 3 more KP. They're in 5th place right now on the overall leaderboard.
And Mizuchi are the last team actually inside of stacks. So they're going to have to leave at
Justice
some
for
point,
knock
but
shit. That's a long story.
So elsewhere inside of the zone, talking about
here we go.
happening away from it, is going to be Team Liquid. And Yanya gets the finish onto Brutus here from EXL.
TL playing from Dome instead. Such an interesting call.
Now this is completely isolated.
Wonder why.
Dome. Nobody else within the vicinity to cause any problems or influence this fight whatsoever. Azazel, excuse me, as I put my teeth back in, will be able to hit the Harvester just to get a little bit more evo for his teammates. But unfortunately, it's looking like
all right, DMS getting a full reset too.
Stacks, a case of survival now for X-Cholos Laser as Team Liquid will rack up those points and think about
DMS, Aurora, and Falcons all now getting to going. Aurora triple red with that lifeline, man. She is the biggest game changer possible. It is unreal. DMS now dying, 2 men down.
And having to take a fight at some point, but it's the question from my end, will Aurora just try and get past this whilst there's a little bit of a distraction from DMS?
Well, Falcons point by point.
Aurora's not safe in Grandma's house either. They're going to get rocked by this zone before they fight Falcons.
Means Falcons are now 10 away and looking to turn double digits into single digits by picking up a couple of these kills on the cross.
Onset, you good, buddy? Onset sounded like me out here, dude. He's fumbling everywhere possible. DMS eliminated.
So 1 step closer, 14 Falcons, and they have been able to kind of bully Aurora away from this north side as well.
He sounds like me, dude.
Get a little glimpse there of where the zone's going to be going.
Straight
and
mumble
it's
rap.
going to go away from where Elevate Bleed were in that building and down towards where Exo Clan currently hold on the far northeast tip of launch site, just outside.
I want to see where the zone's exactly going. Okay, it's going to pull more into launch here for sure. So it's going to be frontside launch, I think. I really can't tell. I think it's frontside launch. Zero and Falcons, not a bad rotation. They're probably like 2 to 3 fights to actually get over here. We'll see.
Lava Siphon, Imperial Howl, who's had a great tournament and a great finals so far today.
All right, SSG versus Falcons. Oh boy, here we go.
As we would expect, one of the best players
this might cause some shit talk about who wins this one.
Certainly been
Phony gets Kraber.
Try and move their way towards match point. In the kill feed, though,
that boy, Zach Mazer, man. He is on fire right now. Aurora now drifted down below here, too. We have a lot of great teams.
Now looking to try and push up on this damage. But at the same time, they're thinking, well, actually, where we currently hold is a pretty good building.
So close to each other. Aurora, SSG, Falcons, and E8 all in this little area.
So now challenge and elevate lead for this.
Where did MCC go? Did MCC go into the tunnel? That'd be a great play.
You're looking at Aurora, and I'm not mistaken, they were all
give Kraber to knock. Do not give the Kraber to knock.
Bro, what did he get crushed to? Tell me it was the gondola.
The context of that fight. So the push they were
Bro, I didn't see it. Probably. He's inside Siphon. I'm pretty sure he got crushed to the gondola. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
That could be the end of our game.
And here we go. MCC with the rotation. Let's see if they can get through.
They're still on this side of the mountain range, and now they're going to have to take to the skies.
That is enough for Frank. So how much what's up? Also, a good call by here by MCC. Instead of fighting inside tunnel, bro, they drift around with the evac tower. It's a good call. DRG going to be eliminated by Alliance. All right, let's see if the Lions can pick up here a little bit, man. They're in 5th place right now. Low-key silencing the haters right now, being a group stage team. They're playing pretty good. They're at 40 points, 5th place. I can't really see where they're at on the map, though. I need to see where they landed. Here we go, and MZC with a landing that is not safe. They're dead.
Their wrap around the mountain was not one that was fruitful, as Aurora will pick up some more kills.
And that's a team who was closing in on match point being eliminated. Now, Aurora, another
and Alliance going to be a duo, too.
As you get a quick look at
MZC goes down, and look at the zone pull. Look at Liquid. Liquid is the only team on the backside near Dome here, man, moving in. They have a 3v3 versus FaZe with a potential third party from EXO. And this could be a phenomenal game here for Liquid, the second place team. They can really, really, really win this game, bro. Oh my goodness. They're one fight away versus FaZe. They are triple blue, though, man. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. This is crazy.
And the explosions back down on the ground. Liquid, 3rd place in the overall standings.
It's blue versus blue.
One of those teams who's closest to touching
equal armors here,
giving themselves a chance at ending this tournament and calling themselves champion. Plenty of work still to do, of course, for the Mexican trio, but for now they're looking for kills. They're looking for
I will
points.
say though, FaZe is a really hard 3v3 to take.
Also looking to claim a little bit of space here.
Very talented squad, and have the Watson Gen here too. EXL going to be eliminated. This is not an easy push here for Team Liquid at all. And they're getting shot in the back now. LGD rotates up from behind in tunnel, and this is now a code red here for Liquid. They have to kill LGD, then rotate into FaZe. Their game just got a lot fucking harder, man.
But here is going to be an absolute war, because now Liquid have realized that LGD are trying to get out of this vault.
Yanya, barely any health to work with.
They have 10 seconds now to get in the zone. Nizul now dying. And LGD just griefed the fuck out of Team Liquid, man.
Numbers as the Reds will now come in. One thing that makes
gold knockdown though, brother. This is still possible here.
Is, of course, the gold red. So now they can get back up to their
Aurora now dying to E8.
A little bit of help to play with.
Aurora now dead. The second place team now gone. Here we go, man.
That's one of our teams who are chasing match point. They're gone.
And Zach Mazer's reward is...
We're not second, wherever the fuck they were. I think they were actually doing the KP and stuff. Nice, LG now dying here to E8.
On the other side of this one. They've done a lot of damage.
Shots on the left side though for Funk.
Funk is a player in front of it, but look.
Knock goes down and E8 eliminated. LGD dead. LG dead.
Make it through either.
And Alliance is now a full 3-man again.
Will settle for just a second. LG, the last team to fall in this.
And Team Liquid's only a one-man show. This is crazy. SSG now fighting Falcons in the backside.
Gone down to try and give that extra information. It's Falcons that are going to be on the other side of this one. Zero's taking a lot.
Zero going to be 1 HP.
But it's just about alive here. They need to help him get this battle.
And Jen's dead to zone.
Jen Burton's zone, not a good mix here. Zero's going to have to send this one himself. It's great damage.
And Falcons eliminated by SSG, the first place team now gone. And here we go, baby. What's going to happen, Alliance? The floodgates now opening. Team Liquid dead. Can Alliance get clutch up or kick? Oh, my goodness. The top 3 all now dead. Alliance, the last top 5 team standing.
From Koifo.
Koifo!
Armor swap. Oh, my God.
The man is standing tall here for SSG. 180's onto one, knocks the second as well. As Guild Fear Koiful in that battle. What a performance from him, and look at the damage output coming from the Hemlock as well.
Well, to speak about what's happening elsewhere, FaZe Clan do have the best position on the map at the moment. Alliance, Guild Esports, and Exoclan all still alive on the west, though. But SSG still have an opportunity, even as a duo.
Oh my God. Alliance has to make a rotate in now, too.
This is a big chance for Alliance.
Alliance have to capitalize on the top three being dead right now. The rotation is not easy, though. They have no Pathfinder zip yet either, bro. Only 50% off. If they have an OD Excel, it needs to go to the path for rotation in.
It would have to be a big game, a monster game, a ginormous finish to this game for Alliance to hit match point, but it's very, very possible.
And how much
SSG get one up.
Alliance, they turn up in the group stages, but they do.
And they get underneath. Not a bad spot to be at. Not horrible here for Alliance. They're not safe yet.
But they also have to cross this map, and there are so many teams with eyes on them at the moment.
Guild now dead. Top 5 moving in. Twisted Minds is resetting.
The best spot on the map.
How?
Alliance are going to be vulnerable. They need to
nice great bang ulti on SSG here on the walk-in. And a great fuse ulti here too. Alliance is doing everything they need to do right now to stay alive. They have to kill off SSG here on the walk-in. Koiful now dead here too.
Better weapon in the game for Hackis to demand some space.
They are very aware of the team above them, but Hackis knows there is a team behind the rocks. And of course, SSG still...
Nice!
And Hackis says...
Come on, Hackis! Come on!
And Hackis is popping up for Alliance.
It's the collateral after the body shot coming in from Hackis, and now he sends it. But
and they get dropped on.
Left on hits only.
Oh my God! An Alliance eliminated. They get dropped.
We're moving to the top 3. FaZe Clan, Twisted Minds,
Exoclan falls off from the height.
This is all for FaZe Clan. They had the
and
position,
FaZe is gonna take the W
in
game number
no
4 or 5. Game 5, bro. I am not sure about that EXO drop-off, brother. I'm going to be honest. I know their 3v3 versus FaZe was going to be tough, but why did EXO drop off from behind and not take the 3v3 for the height? Twisted Minds was resetting down below. Alliance was going to be preoccupied with Twisted Minds for a little bit. They could have took that 3v3 on a FaZe up top and maybe not have gotten influenced by Alliance.
Koiful on SSG. 180s, turns it into 2, keeps SSG alive. Hackis in the final moments with the Kraber. Knocks one, gets the collat, and almost manages to put them in a spot.
Crazy. There it is, man. FaZe, first place, 18 kills. EXO with a 2 and 15. Twisted Minds with 3-11. Alliance with a 4-11. Now, EXO did get that second place, but I'm going to be real. I don't think they had... I think they could have played for first. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that could have been a first place attempt. I just can't really see from without their POV. I'm just making assumptions. But that is 5 teams right there getting double digits in that game. Wow. That could have been a completely different game for Alliance if EXO does not jump off. Genuinely. Could have been a completely different game. That might have been a potential first place for Alliance with like a 9-point difference. That is crazy. That is so crazy.
On the position that FaZe essentially ended up winning.
All right, well, the overall leaderboard, dude, it just stays close. It just stays so close. Falcons first place, 52 points. Team Liquid going to be in second with 51 points. Elevate going to be in third with 49 points. Alliance going to be in fourth with 47 points. Aurora's going to be in fifth with 43 points. A 9-point difference from first to fifth. No one is at match point yet, which means that this is definitely not the last game, baby. They're guaranteed one more. Insane.
Well, considering the fact that you can get about 20 points with a big win, anyone from 12th position could find themselves on match point in this next game. But there's only one way for us to find out how, and that's going for a quick...
I wish they showed this POV a little bit earlier. I really wanted to see what forced EXO to jump down and fight Alliance and not just stay up top of the 3v3. I know their spot is definitely really bad, but compared to FaZe, but still. How chill is it having to focus on one stream for once? It's like 30 times easier than what me and Greek do. It's like not even close. What the B stream doesn't land is like 40 times harder than this. This is like way more chill. Match point 60. Nice shot by Zach. Yeah, Matt, that's also crazy to think about. If LGD just goes from the bottom of the tunnel and doesn't fight Team Liquid there, that is an entirely different game for Liquid. They get a free 3v3 against FaZe, and they could have won that game too, and they could have been at match point. They are literally one team rotation away, which they can't control from being a match point format or eligibility. That is crazy. Literally so insane to think about. How one team's micro rotation just fucked up all of Team Liquid's games. Nutty. A lot of shout outs to Prime. What a big time jump up here for FaZe too, man. GG's.
I am here with
Jumbo,
content creator and all things Apex Noah. Now, I want to ask you a quick little question. I understand that we are pretty much all going for a certain team. However, there is an underdog team that you would like to talk about, and that is Twisted Minds.
Yeah, you know, I've talked a lot about Mizuchi, but what I wanted people to also know is I think Twisted Minds is definitely a team that could come out here, take it today. We have Strafing Flame, amazing IGL. We have Easy Flash, who is knowledgeable enough to be an IGL, which makes him one of the deadliest fraggers when you combine that with mechanical skill. They've been top 5 on their last 2 lands. Great day 1, and I don't know if you saw their celebrations, but those are some championship level celebrations. So I think that's a team that can come out here and take it.
Exactly right. And I have to add on Player K as well. If you put a sniper in Player K's hands, it is all over Red Rover. As a whole team, I must agree with you. They are such a deadly squad. Easy Flash is always sort of topping with the damage. We always see that name in the top sort of damage scores. And, you know, having, I guess, Strafing Flame as that IGL, it is a bit of an unstoppable team.
You're right about Player K. Because of the other two, his name gun honestly flies under the radar, but he's one of the best support players, best Watsons. And then you're right. Like, have you ever seen that guy with the charge rifle? It's absolutely deadly.
That's it. I'm in here with Jumper as well. We're just having some Apex conversations. Always great to talk to you. Thank you so much for talking with us. And we'll head it back over to you.
Yeah, they need to get Lace for all ALGS stuff. She is so good at her job. Actually, though. Legit and natural.
Yeah. I don't mind. Under the fucking platform. On the platform. Crouch to the platform. Put him here. I know.
That was a crazy collab, bro. I can't believe EXO jumps on this, man. It's so crazy.
Take height. Yeah. Come with me. We have the whole height. Yeah. Pick up there with me, Nax. Knock one. Knock 2. Come here, Nax. Almost 2-1. Dead. Last guy. Blow me on the note. Cracked. Nice, come on, man. We're gonna win the fucking game, you loser. How many kills do we have? 2 or some shit? No. We have like
As we had the final moments of that game for
it's the most calm win ever.
3 gentlemen on your screen. FaZe Clan
Squad is really proving me wrong, dude. I love it. I love seeing it, dude. I really wasn't sure how they're going to perform at LAN, but they have been proving me wrong every single time. Good for them, dude. What a come up for Nags, bro. Literally a little bit of a low point, getting dropped from NIP, and then just being picked up by FaZe, making finals, NIP not here. They make LAN, NIP doesn't. Kind of crazy.
Anyone make it 2 wins, because you'd imagine that would be
literally nuts
to put you on match point.
I did not think how that roster change is going to go. It was going to go that way.
Some wins
by any means necessary.
More than others, and the biggest win is the one where you're on match point. That's what's going to win you this tournament, and Falcons are still the closest to being the first team to hit match point. Now you can see how tight it is, though. There is only a fraction of a point essentially between. You know, you're looking at Falcons up in first on 52. You go.
Oh, he didn't leave. He left. Regardless, Nax is probably still happy.
Here for any of those teams,
really good job.
And you're jumping onto match point.
Yeah, even a big win for teams that are a little bit lower, and you can be on match point as well. We are getting to that time now here at the Esports World Cup.
What's our highest kill win of the day so far?
Make their moment, and anyone could be the first team to be on match point, because you get such a huge advantage if you are that first squad, because you essentially get a free hit. If you can be the only team on match point, which really was the opportunity for Falcons there in that game, then suddenly everyone else is going to be looking at you, hoping that you do not throw that opportunity away. Oh, sorry, hoping you do throw that opportunity away, whilst you hope you don't.
It's fascinating to watch that last game as well. You always feel like the players are just saving something a little bit extra for finals day, right? Some of the individual individual plays. Some of the pop-ups.
So no real insane bangers right now. Nothing too crazy. No 18 kills, 16 kill wins. One's going to happen. Someone's going to get the juices flowing, and someone's going to snowball. But I really don't know, too. Every team in this lobby is so good.
And we're starting to see the players step up.
And we have to move across to Storm Point once more, of course. And I was mentioning about Team Liquid, how I feel like they are far more comfortable when it does come to Storm Point. This, I would argue, is their biggest opportunity to get onto match point here from Barometer. I'm very excited to see whether their consistency can continue. Because I mentioned one of the most consistent teams across Apex Legends history with what they've been able to
Falcons win's going to have to come out here soon, I feel it. Depends how many games we go, bro. We'll see what happens.
Around that building outside the Vault Tunnel for quite some time.
It's on the horizon. It always is. Somewhere.
They picked up a couple of kills on the way forward. It wasn't really enough to throw them into the conversation of
Love you, Swinny.
A team to close it out here on match point. They've got quite a lot of work to do, but you can say that about anyone, really. It's not a guaranteed match point situation here. This is a chance for match point. A lot of teams have that chance, but nobody has a head start, it feels like, in getting that opportunity.
Well, the fact that Falcons were 11 points off and they didn't really get much closer, only a couple of points on the board to put them 8 points off now.
Y'all boo, thanks for too much, man. Much love.
Within 8, but that's
all right, here we go, man. Game number 6, bro. We go back to Storm Point. Don't forget we're swapping 1-1. No team at match point eligibility yet. No one has broke that 60-point threshold, but this definitely could be the game. Falcons only 8 points off of breaking that threshold here, man. And if Falcons are the first team to match point, it's not going to be great for everybody else.
Now it's an interesting
Genuinely.
conversation itself, isn't it?
We'll see how this goes, man.
Team who's going to hit match point first, but there's so many at the moment who are just on the precipice that it might not be one. We could see 2 or 3.
Yeah, at this point, it's who's going to get it and when are they going to get it. But a few more
games. They might have a nosebleed or something like that, I'm guessing.
Be who isn't going to hit match point because it gets to that
scary
point when it is this close. That you could have.
All right, I'm saying South Zone here, man. I think we're going Echo HQ to MZC.
More join you, and that's when you really have to seize that opportunity of being one of the only teams on match point.
We look back at some of the history of players and teams who have won tournaments, who have been close as well. When you're looking at the lineup of teams who are in and around the match point conversation right now, Falcons, we know, they're usually one of the teams who hits match point and is able to convert relatively quickly into tournament wins. Liquid feels like a little bit of new territory for them to be here early and have that opportunity. But the team I want to kind of focus on, though, we were saying, right, let's use some of the nicknames for this team that has been put on them by the community, by fans across the globe. Group stage team. Team that can't hit match point until the tournament almost feels over. Alliance have the chance here to put that history to bed and rewrite it if they can be the team who steps up.
It's pretty nuts. If EMEA wins this tournament, bro, I think that would be the most surprising thing possible. And that's no shade to EMEA, just they look super weak during Pro League, but the teams right now at LAN looking super strong. Did not expect that at all.
To get onto match point here as we get an overlook at Barometer. The zone is going to be pulling towards them, and they do have a ring console and a survey beacon, I believe, so they're going to have that.
Wow, Barometer endgame for T-Law.
Regardless, but now
where do they take? This is a big time decision here for T-Law, man. Oh my goodness, dude. Where are they going to go? You got to go. The safest bet is the big building inside front barrel. Safest bet. Have to. FaZe Clan also a very fast rotating. Falcons immediately moving in. Falcons are front barrow zone specialists. They don't know the zone's going there because they have no beacon, but they are specialists at the zone. They're already moving in there too.
Just to the north of the main structure of Barometer.
We go E8 versus MCC.
To hold for the end game. So many games end up finishing just outside of that building to the east.
Little scrap going down.
Their own Liquid in a great spot.
Well, a team who have moved very fast, by the way, is Team Falcons. Without a ring console, Falcons have already found themselves in Barometer. So that is a surprise that they've been able to read the zone successfully.
How did like
Zone 1 information, and it may have just been a case of.
That's the most impressive part of IGL to me. Seeing Ring 1 without a console, and you're like, oh yeah,
and they're going to be very delighted when they find out. Now, Elevate Bleed, it's going to be a scenario for them where they have to move all the way here from this eastern side down towards Devastated Coast. It was something that
so impressive, and their spot's really good too. The Falcons did stumble into now one of the better spots as well.
When it comes to finding those points, it is not necessarily a.
You definitely follow the other teams. You see where teams drift, but from Mills, bro, you don't really have that much team recon as to where they're going. You might see some balloons, that's about it.
Crystal ball out here for Falcons. And even though the smoke is down, you can see the shots are still raining down from height, where you can see FaZe have taken the position away that was left by Team Liquid, who thought, this is our POI, we know the best place to play. So Liquid up on the height, it usually guarantees you a few KP if you can play.
That was such a risky console hit.
OGD, they do have ring console information, as you can see by the green outline on the minimap on the top left-hand side of your screen. And they're going to be playing inside of the bunker here. So gens are down, fences are down. Time to rest up, boys.
They don't repeat exactly, but they do have like really good
They
patterns.
will get that info of where the zone's going, but I think with the amount of shots that were coming towards them, they probably realized it as it was happening anyway, but it doesn't hurt to get that confirmation when the ring console's there for you. So we've already got about 10 teams that have found themselves in and around
is going to be
Barometer.
ratting
So a lot of these
MCC?
edge teams
No.
are going to struggle to find
I was like, wait a minute, I low-key love this
play.
play.
And saying,
I think that might be a
can we
great
take
call to
fight
rat MCC
try and
rotation in.
wrestle one of those positions away from someone, or do we start now to kind of parole these surrounding areas, play edge, get some kills, get our shields up, and maybe that's the way we get onto match point, is finding points through kills.
Get up to red, put an evac down, send it late game. I love it. That's my game plan if I'm dropping a northern map right now.
Low key, bro. Twisted Minds playing pretty piss poor. They're still in 13.
Maybe it's them being a team who could perform here in this finals lobby, but a long way to go, of course, in this game.
For sure. Why not?
Switch over to the point of view of DMS, who are hitting the evac.
Why not, dude? We're all good.
And they will be
Scared the shit out of me. Thought the game crashed, I'm going to be honest. There was no pause on the screen. Scared the shit out of me. Thought we were done for.
This is a difficult spot to hold for the long game. The Watson, of course, is going to help you. But if you can for the majority of the game, it is
I would have
a great
cried for
spot
Liquid,
to have
man.
towards
I would have
that
actually
end game.
cried.
So I think they're playing with that in mind. They're going to have a lot of work to do, though.
I do love barometer zones, and I do love when we get to this point during match point format where you get 5 or 6 teams that are all very close to achieving the threshold. And then everyone starts to play a little bit safer. You get a lot more zone-heavy decisions, and it means you get a very congested area on the map where everyone's trying to fight for that space. But it does mean that when the zone forces them together, it's a lot of engagements where the IGLs really have to think on their feet about how they want to approach not just that fight, but their rotation and how they move forward.
One thing that's to note here for Falcons, this position I've seen them play a lot in scrims, and it can be a little bit awkward sometimes, but if you can time the fight that you win late on in this game for this high ground, and you can look down on the zone as it starts to close, a lot of teams do stack up towards the northern side of Barometer, and they can pick up a lot of KP, and it might be a little bit more difficult to win from that position, but remember, they don't have to win.
MCC, they're going to knock in the kill feed, but I don't know if they're going to full commit to the fight.
And
they're going to knock on it, you can see.
52 points overall, so just the 8
There's no one literally dead yet, not a single person full kill.
Some KP that comes their way.
A top 10 and 6 kills, and you've got the job done, and you're on match point, and then you can start thinking about winning, as the zone is going to continue to drag towards Barometer.
Who's GHS becomes? Alright, E8 now drifting into Barometer too.
My question would be,
Fnatic still in command, Blacklist still in command, Twisted still in the zone over at Launchpad, and Space Station just got out of Stormcatcher.
Information. Yeah, I think the zone is going to be... I think everyone's pretty comfortable with the zone now. With the majority of the barometer zones that we do have, I think the one thing you can gain from that smoke, you just get a little bit of extra evo. A little bit later on, that you might be able to pop those shields up. 11 points to go for Ella.
Nice, Johnny with the knock on one tappy.
Going to be a similar story.
Any KP here, man, for Liquid is so important. So important. Same thing here for Falcons. When you're inching in on this match point eligibility, 1, 2 KP can be the difference in this late game. That gets you to match point or not.
And we've got Fnatic down on that
getting 59, 58, and not hitting 60 going into the next couple of games would be such a tough pill to swallow, man. At one point, it can be the difference between you winning the tournament and you not.
Then you need to think about what happens after that. For Blacklist International, they're down in 20th position right now. They are so far away from the leading pack when it comes to the match point threshold.
All right, so that zone's going to pull towards E8.
When we have a lobby with a lot of teams,
I believe E8 might have one of the best spots in the zone.
Where are Aurora? Because it's always fun. Because you always like look at the map and you're like, they're in zone. They're in zone. They've just exited down Beast, just to give you a little bit of an indication of their path.
I thought I saw on the map, but I could be wrong.
As much Evo as they possibly can for those armors.
Chad, you're definitely allowed to have notes, I guess, for sure.
Team out of the
I don't think if you were not allowed to have papers, they probably wouldn't be showing on the broadcast, and there's also moderators at every single desk.
The Team Liquid believe is going to put them in the best spot in the lobby to get the points they need and potentially win this game as well. Barometer is their POI. This is their choice.
Dude, Fnatic and Blacklist are still fighting, dude. Oh my god. These guys want blood right now, man. Fnatic is thirsty. 18th place is not good for them, man. They want this shit.
17 points right now, and they are very much away from the leading pack. JMW is taking a lot of damage and needs
Yuka, that might be overstepping here, brother. JMW goes down. Nice job.
And that's the lifeline going down here. This opens the doors for Fnatic.
You can see is immediately turn and run. Fnatic, turn and chase. They've wanted these KP the whole time.
Nice. 2 knocks for Fnatic, baby. Come on. Start the snowball. Come on.
The next one as well. The Beast of the Hunt will run out, but the shots will ring true. And this will
Well
be
played. There it is.
Blacklist International,
Damn,
the
bro.
second team to
Blacklist International is not doing what they want to do either.
As a reminder, if
A
Fnatic
pretty good
were
finals
to win
squad.
this game, they could
Pretty
find
good squad in
themselves
general,
being
Atlanta.
around
They just are not performing right now in this
38
finals
to
lobby.
40 points, depending on how
5
well
games,
they
7 points.
play.
What are they
And
at?
that, again, is how
Tough.
close this
Very
lobby
tough.
is. And then you are not that far away from match point. You are hoping that no one wins the game before you get there, but you at least need to get as close as possible. And remember, there is
Wait,
so
Hal
much
now dying by EXL.
changing for every position you find
Guys,
yourself
Hal's
in here
back
as
up.
well.
What the fuck just happened?
Just
Why are they on the low
that
ground?
one
Did Hal just fall off and
one
die?
extra position could be the difference between you and thousands of dollars.
Falcons out with the reset here, too.
Usually
That is a risky-ass
indication
drop.
that
Holy moly.
someone took a little bit of damage and had to just prioritize an escape route instead of where they want to be positioned. The other side of the bunker you can see is going to be home base, essentially, for Falcons here.
As you look at that stage, by the way, it looks like those are screens. That's actually AR.
Brandon, thanks very much.
It's reality that's showing all those triangles. If they're on,
Oh,
it means
what? I
they're
didn't know that.
alive. If
What the
they're
fuck?
off, they're dead. So you can see one of those teams only has 2 players alive, whereas the team to the right.
I thought
has
those were real
3.
the whole
The
time.
AR at this event has been nuts, by the way. It's been incredible to see how it's been implemented.
What?
To production for giving us quite the show here for Apex Legends at the Esports World Cup.
Bro, I thought those were real the whole time.
Continue to hold this position on height.
I
think a lot
it's
of
not that
teams
serious,
are
but
waiting
what
to
the
see that zone pause, waiting to
That's
see
crazy.
that zone come towards them.
I want to see the zone go
The
south.
likes of LG, oh my goodness. For the likes of Dragons Esports Alliance,
Falcons
SSG,
in a
Aurora,
phenomenal
all
spot, bro.
arriving late.
The zone's going to pull us outside.
Pretty busy and difficult
Falcons
to
in
get
such a good
into.
area here to get 8
Alliance, one of
points.
those teams who's looking to rewrite their narrative here. Let's jump into a listening with Alliance.
Yeah. Push over me. I'm watching. Yeah. I don't see them at all. Coming now. Come. You see them? Yeah, but they might be there. I'm taking their spot. Yeah. Watch out though. Here. They're going right side. Okay.
Danger close.
Wait, one on my left. Yeah. Pulse watching from the tunnel panels. Yeah, there's sipping Cito, careful. It's team behind us. Come to me. No, we cannot. We need to watch for us. Watch Cito for us. I'm making sip, come to me. We cannot right now. Good to me. Yeah, I'm good. I'm watching for you. Yeah. I'm taking it now. Come to me and take sip. I need the bath there.
Nice, Fnatic coming in, oh my god. What a zip line by Hackett. Just saved effect from Fnatic now walking up here too on the right side. They gotta watch out, bro. Fnatic might just int anybody again. Fnatic needs points. They know right now. A lot of teams closing in on this match point threshold. Fnatic's in 18th place. Points are needed. They're gonna take fights, man. That might not be the best for the overall integrity of the match, but they're gonna do what they need to do in order to catch up in points here. So they might not take the best fights. So you gotta avoid them.
I'm picking it. Watch out here. Keep here. Yeah. Okay, come me. I'm gonna put you back here. Yeah. You ready? Yeah. That's good. You back on the other side. Good. Use this cover.
I'll see where they land.
They try to shoot us.
Not much safe in barometer right now. Fully taking 18 squads up. This is gonna be hard to land here for free. Let's see what they can find though. That's good.
I'm flying left and looking. Yeah, bait it. Like swear for it. Look, I'm going. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Careful to don't peek out here. Yeah. I'm talking this. Yeah. Careful. Yeah, hold the smoke, yeah. I'm taking it.
They can't really get farther than that. The zone's gonna keep going south, but they don't know that, and they can't get farther anyway.
Yeah, hold out the smoke. Yeah, I'm watching out the smoke. Yes. We can always play on the stairs too.
Well, Lions leave from the evac and find themselves under pressure, though. Everyone trying to force their way in. One of those teams is going to be Aurora.
SSG dying.
Down to just coin for once more. 15 plates overall was Aurora. Set in the ring of fire here. It could not be more symbolic of their position.
Well, they are at least able to get that bot down and get a little bit more health, and they should be able
what
to
a
survive
lifeline
for now.
suckage, man.
Get eliminated
SSG dead.
And look where that zone's going. Southwest here, pulling towards Falcons, pulling towards Guild, and pulling down towards EXL, actually, who are in that
Shout out that drone, baby.
side, and they
That
could be
suck
in a
is
great
crazy.
position for the late game.
They certainly can indeed. Now, for the teams who are on the north, this is going to be about a change of plan. It's going to be how do we get the kills? How do we get the points? to get ourselves closer to match point. Aurora
T-Law jumped down.
They managed to get healthy. Bow and Rage gone down. And now it's just two. Kazak and 9 Impulse trying to clutch.
That's a swing out from T-Law, baby. A swing out.
That's one of our teams who are
T-Law with a knock and a wipe. Exo now moving in for the third party though on a T-Law. Here we go.
They get the kills.
They gotta watch out, man. Exo trying to make a play. They're swinging on the left side. They're not fully committing.
But they still have a job to do here.
Dude, T-Law needs more points. They gotta try to reach 60 here this game. Falcons are almost guaranteed match point after this one, bro.
34 points on the board.
They gotta try to get some points here. They are a full 3-man down below, though. The rotation into the next circle is gonna be so rough.
Team Liquid taking to the
They're 4 points off match point eligibility, dude. One wipe, and literally they're good to go. If they get one squad wipe, all 3 KP, and get top 15, they get 4 points to be at match point. How now going down to LG?
4 kills they could get whilst they approach this zone. As Imperial House just gone down in the kill feed as well. So we are going to need to see Falcons be careful here.
Falcons with the reset. LG sitting right next to Falcons, though. And that zone is ending on the height, man. Again, Falcons pretty much guaranteed here. If they just don't troll, Falcons should be able to get 60 points.
They are moving their way towards zone here and picking up the loot.
Jaguares now going down to 0. No, T-Law dying.
LG in a fight with Team Liquid.
Liquid just lost one. It was also 0 getting
No.
They are so close.
And Team Liquid 3 points off. They don't make match point. Falcons pick up 2.
55 points for Falcons. They need 5 more.
Falcons only need 5 points. It's looking like potentially Falcons might be the first team and only team at match point eligibility. We'll see.
Trying to make their rotate now. There was a solo which was just behind them as well that they're going to have to be very, very aware of. But Elevate have found a
Wing Rooney against Falcons now. Shut up.
How safe really is it?
I just love T-Law.
I will say 12 of the 14 teams have made their way into this circle, but DMS and Exo Clan are going to disrupt them here. There is definitely going to be fights that happen, but is it going to be
Alliance now moving in?
No, Exo goes down to one outsider falls. Alliance still fighting tooth and nail to stay.
Exo Clan now dying. Alliance dying too.
Capitalize. Effect. Playing down the
LG is getting all this KP. What a big game here for LG.
Another team not able to convert opportunity.
And Falcons looking to wipe LG now, baby. They need to swing this, bro.
Position. DMS have gone as well. Falcons now 4 away.
4 away.
Oh, so easy. Come on now, baby. They wipe LG here, man. They'll be good.
4 kills to go alongside it, and they would be our first team to reach match point.
Good grenade by Hal.
Look at that.
Funk, Sykes dead. Funk, dying.
Funk, and it looks like he's sending 0 in to do the
And here we go. 1 point off for Falcons.
1 point away.
1 point off.
You just felt that grenade was going to light up the kill.
All they need is 1, baby.
Is firing up the crowd here in Riyadh as well.
And the zone's ending right on the height here too, man. They are good to go. Just play slow, do not troll, and you will hit match point here, man.
9 squads remaining. Falcons looking to become the first to hit match point. It's 1 kill.
The chants are so sick.
It's 1 more placement. And they will be the first to cross the line.
How aggressive do they go here? Do they look for that kill, or do they just try and outlive some of their opponents here? You could see that 0 was fired up. Maybe he thought job was already
They do have a
done.
little bit of a rotation. A squad is holding in front.
They still need 1 more.
Will they get stuffed or will they get the 1 point? Again, all they need is 1 KP. If they get a knock, they are probably calming. They need to immediately full kill. That's all that matters. If you get a knock, full kill, and that's all that matters here for Falcons. Nothing else matters than 1 point.
Smoke bomb onto the evac.
And here we go, baby.
A lot of information is going to burn Lupka as well. He has to return back to that generator.
This is so crazy.
The interception
They jump down below.
It looks like Falcons.
Looking for a third party. This is a great play.
They've decided it's time to look for kills.
They need 1. Surely they find 1, and they do. Falcons at match point, baby.
Match point.
And now it's about denying match point for anyone else. Clean up this lobby. Get as much kills as you can. And take
Gil now dying here too. Falcons 3 more KP, and here comes the snowball from Falcons, baby. And here we go.
Match point achieved.
The snowball is happening. And if you're other teams now, you're starting to shake a little bit.
Of the lobby, GG still up on this high ground. Fence is down. FaZe Clan have an opportunity.
Low-key FaZe still playing great here too.
Still poking, still prodding. They're going to have a look at this. Mizuchi eliminated by Falcons in the meantime.
everyone being eliminated by Falcons at the moment. They know they've done enough, so they are being aggressive. They are looking to take these fights and take the game to
exactly. There's literally no repercussions to them being aggressive right now, other than just some points. But they hit the match point. Now they just need to win the game from here on out.
Get them onto match point as well. There are still a couple of teams alive here who could cross that threshold as well with a victory.
Just to give you the bigger picture a little bit here. Ex-Cholos Laser, they're down on the southern side. They've been here for the majority of this game and are in the best position to win this game. Everybody else is in front of them. Their backs are completely clear.
LGD now dying. Damn, top 6 for LGD. They were in the ringer the whole time, bro. They were actually getting worked that whole game. EXL, man. Talk about the South American squad still alive there, too, in the top 5.
Do manage to get some damage as Jem Bird will take down Arctic from FaZe. So it looks like Falcons are determined to stop anyone else matching them.
I mean, all the other teams with
there it is, baby, another KP.
To get onto match point, and Falcons are taking it off of them, taking that opportunity away from them, and now they're into the top 5.
Zero was fired up a few moments ago, and you can understand why.
I really don't know who's going to win this game. Falcons low ground really has a good spot. The high ground's now fighting here for GG.
To Falcons on that high
easy
ground,
flash, almost a 1v3.
GG down to Just Plus. He's playing behind that knockdown shield.
I mean, it's really up to EXL to kill Falcons, but this might just be a Falcons W. Twisted Minds dead.
Look at the amount of space the Team Falcons have been.
Dude, they have so much space right now. This is so good. They should win this for sure.
FaZe eliminated. 3 teams now remain. The smoke and fire are about to come out. All the information you could want as Team Falcons look to try and make it a victory.
EXL sending Falcons though.
They move on to Falcons, but through the fire and the flames, they will carry on, picking up.
And Falcons get 3 more.
He gets the shield swap as we're down.
I think it's only a duo on height.
It's GG on the high ground.
2v2.
It's
2v2.
2v2 in the lobby.
GG, man. Greek sleeper team trying to win here.
Spraying through the knockdown. That'll get rid of that. There's the knuckle cluster as well. They have to fall into the grasp of Falcons here.
Oh my God, Falcons doing so good right now. The knuckle fucks from Hal are huge.
It's not just about achieving one goal. It's doing it by winning the lobby. They just need one.
It's bit by bit. You've got to
good shot by Zero. I think they win this fight, man. They win this.
They're going to have to drop here. Imperial Hal will wait. And when the drop comes in...
And Falcons take game number 6. That's a fantastic win, bro. You cannot be mad about that, bro. Falcons with a W in game 6. A statement, a send, a snowball. GG's. Falcons take the W, man. GG's. And they will be the only team now at match point eligibility. If they win any game after this one, it is game over, dude. GG's.
In the next game.
Unreal, bro.
As soon as they crossed that match point threshold, you saw their
unreal
game plan change. It was delete the
what
rest
a time.
of the lobby.
That was a great fucking game, bro. They farmed. Was that like a 16 kill win? That would have been the highest kill win of the day. I think it was. Let's see. Oh, here we go. A 16 kill win, bro. And there we go. Highest kill win of the day. 28 points. Falcons first place. GG going to be in second with 11. Wow. Not even close this game. It was a Falcons domination, bro. Holy moly. 11 points here for GG, bro, in second. From 28 down to 11 is crazy. It goes 9 for EXL. FaZe in fourth with 6 points. And Twisted Mind's going to be in fifth with 5 points.
80 points.
Overall leaderboard, man. And that gap has just expanded. From here on out, if Falcons win any of these games, the tournament is over. They are the champions. What just happened? Just hit my mouse. That is crazy, dude. There we go. No other team at match point. So from here on out, bro, teams need to make sure that Falcons do not win.
With the conversation coming into this tournament, and to be honest, ever since Falcons came
together, I don't know how you guys are saying ALGS is boring. It's not like Falcons are just like Falcons are obviously doing amazing today, but that was their first win of the day. It's not like they're winning 9 games in a row. Like, to be fair, other teams can definitely still win. It's like not always game over. Like, yeah, they're by far, like, I think the best team. But it's not like they're winning 19 games in a row. I don't know. I think it's a little dramatic. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. They have 80, brother? Yeah. Thank you for pointing out the obvious. They have 80 points. Correct. They just won a game. Their first game. Like, we literally just saw 5 other teams win.
Yeah. Dude just hit the fucking gang sign.
They just stay consistent. I don't really know. I don't really understand. I'm kind of confused. Maybe I'm not getting it.
Dude just hit the gang sign.
Yo, it's rated 76, man. Appreciate you, Mattis. What's up, buddy? All right, Game 7 will come here in a little bit, bro. We're going back to World's Edge. You think we get a Skyhook E-Zone? that would be, a Sky West Zone, that would be crazy. Now that would actually be crazy. That would be so fucking ridiculous. Well, yeah, they're going to go completely... Well, that's one thing, though, bro, is Falcons' gameplay normally, though, is just for winning. So they don't really have to change much of the strat up. They also might get hard targeted, depending on where the zone's going to go. I just don't think so yet. Towards the late game, though, they might. Not early game or anything. Like, no one's going to land on them or any shit like that. What is that moan, dude? Why do we keep playing this ad? That's just a straight moan. It's so crazy, dude. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, what is going on? What is that? You can do better. I don't know why they didn't get me on the track. You're so right. They should have got me on that. Most underrated player so far? Underrated? I gotta say, bro, I think throughout the whole tournament, I don't really know what you can consider underrated. I feel like all these players are given their flowers. I will say I think E8 has been the most impressive out of nowhere, I guess. So I would say maybe Zach. Like, Zach is IGLing his ass off. I would say most underrated is probably going to be, I'm going to say Zach or MT. I know Guild's not playing great right now, but MT has been really IGLing his ass off. So I'd probably say those two with the most underrated and most impressive for me so far. Oh, it was one guy up top. Oh, it was two the whole time.
Shoot him. Shoot him. We're good. Shoot. Fighting it. I'm reloading. Knock. There's a knock on me. We're good. He's in the knock. Yeah. I can't enter the logo.
I'll go, Johnny.
No, it's faking. You're alone. I'm good. Attack. Nice, that's you in that. He has to jump. He's gonna jump now. Jump it now.
Dude, I love the passion, man. I love it so much. Fantasy X 3 months, dude. Love you.
The crowd
I love it, bro.
Absolutely crazy here. Look at this line of people trying to get into the venue, trying to rally against the team who has hit match point. Falcons. They are soaring their way to victory.
Damn, it's looking hype outside. It's looking hype inside. I think we're about to have another hype game. And yeah, I mean, it's going to get better, right? We've got a team on match point now.
No, I don't really care who wins. I mean, I have friends that I want to win, but overall, bro, I mean, it's not 100 Thieves or Riddle. I don't really care.
One team.
Like, seeing Riddle exit in 20th place fucking destroyed me.
And that will be
obviously,
the Falcons.
Sorry.
It could be the Falcons.
It could be.
All right, we go back to World's Edge now, dude.
Because we are swapping maps once again to World's Edge. I mean, what an explosive game for Team Falcons.
Hopefully, 100 Thieves is back in the game soon, bro. We need a
squad
so bad, man.
Sitting in first place, 34 kills. Can we just talk
if I have two teams to root for, I'd be so
pumped. playing out of his mind. He usually is the kill leader in these lobbies, but when it matters the most, when the money is on the line, where first place could get $600,000, they are sitting with 80 total points.
I mean, that was a nuts game. 28 points they picked up. I mean, you know,
dude, insane. That's a banger game.
Just roll
Really
over
insane
the line
game.
and grab that match
Sam,
point
appreciate it, man.
eligibility. They blast through the roof and get up to 80 points, which means, you know, not only do they have the chance to win it all right here and right now.
Daddy, father, dad, this is the 6 months too.
So far ahead of the competition right now that, you know, I can
mama,
almost see the 6 figures rolling into their bank account.
Although by a few mere crumbs.
All right, chat, what do we think, man? North zone, south zone, what are we feeling?
Almost at match points, but they could not achieve it. Again, Team Falcons, the only team in this lobby at match point.
Oh, that was so clutch. Yeah, Zero dropping down below, knowing that was the KP route instead of staying up top for the placement route was really smart. It was a great job.
They want at least one more.
Do you guys think we go next game, or do you think this is it right here?
I'm thinking we'll get a couple, actually, Vicky.
What do you think?
So just putting it out there. Look, I mean, you know, Falcons have used their win up. No, you can't even say that about it. I feel like so many other teams.
You know what's crazy, bro? We haven't had a single Climatized zone.
See another one for a while, but
the Climatized zone does not exist anymore. We had so many during Los Angeles Land.
Been 5 at
they just done for now?
Finals
just game over?
Or whether it was, you know, Hal bringing out the 3 in a row at champs.
You think 3 more games? Holy shit, that'd be crazy. I would love that. If we go 3 more games, we might have 5 teams that on that fucking last game.
A high pressure
16 at match point eligibility.
Can't ignore
all right, here we go, dude.
That we're seeing from Zero, the fact that they held down that end circle building from the very beginning.
I feel like Falcons definitely get into a top 5 here, and then it just really depends if they get hard focused. We'll see. It's going to be really easy to identify how Falcons play, though, because Zero is like a very distinct IGL with how aggressive they are and confident. And also, if they're playing a little bit more passive and playing for the win, I think you can recognize it's going to be Falcons. But they do play a very generic comp, so there could be multiple squads in the end game running the same comp they run.
And it's really paying off in situations like this. It's almost like an elimination method, right? Like a process elimination. That's what I'm trying to get that. Where they will go through every single comp that they think even has a chance at being competitively viable. And then they'll cross it off.
The Demon Slayer had to match the jersey.
Like, okay, look, didn't work for us. You know, most likely what is meta is what we're going back to. And they're just switching it up here. They've got SkyWest Trials, which we are heading into very soon. And they'll go back most likely to the Seer.
Should have shook his hand, man.
And the Fuse.
He poked the bear. Should have shook the hand. Easy flash.
Aggressive play style, and it suits their World's Edge. I guess the one thing that we do have to think about now is obviously it has changed. They're on match point. Do they need to prioritize a composition that gets...
Chat, thank y'all for being here, man. If you guys aren't new to the stream, please do follow. My name's Jack, also known as Nice With Bro. We watch party all competitive Apex Legends tournaments. We are part of the B stream. We'll be going to Mannheim, Germany, the end of August for Split 2 playoffs. We are signed for champs, wherever that's going to be and whenever that's going to be. So the B stream will be active. All on my channel. Go follow Greek too, twitch.tv/Greek, streams, scrims, all EMEA stuff over there as well. Go sub to the kid.
And I do want to recap.
Love y'all, man. Let's lock it in, dude. We got maybe one more game, maybe 2, maybe 3. We'll see.
They got 5th place.
Who knows?
No KP. Game number 3, when we went back to World's Edge, we saw
Raven is the analyst now / coach for, I don't know about analyst, coach for
but
EA.
They got 2nd place, getting 9 kills. I mean, look at this crowd. Look at the banners. Hear those chants. And I love also Zero feeding into the energy.
The 10-step games are great. I actually really enjoyed those too.
Zero with a mid-game pop-off in the player cams to let the crowd know that they...
I wonder how different this tournament would be right now too if evac with the smoke wasn't possible.
Probably the most one-sided crowd we have seen in Apex Legends LAN. And yeah, as you say, Zero feeding off that energy, loving the positive reinforcement as they walk away with that win in Game 6.
No scrims, guys.
It's like EA X Bleed. It's like collabing or some shit.
Into the dropship, everyone.
All right, here we go, man. Game 7 on the way. Potentially the last game. Again, if Falcons win anything moving forward, the tournament is now GG's.
How this
plays out.
Will Falcons have to worry about another team
Lock in, let's do it.
Match point, or will they take it home here?
How many times have we heard that line as well? Team Falcons, the only team on match point.
Well done, bro.
Maybe it was DZ back then, maybe it was TSM. Either way,
They are so very often the first to get there, with their consistency, and they are so very often the team to capitalize on it with their incredible play under pressure.
Actually wild. I mean, coming out of Sky West, usually have that survey beacon ring console. They have both out here, like we've seen thus far. Team Liquid, the team that could have hit match.
Oh, GG, now getting landed on my
57 and Blacklist.
My Blacklist, bro. They're in last place, 8 points. You know they want that shit, bro.
Why are you running? They get the player.
Why are you running, baby?
Clean up some KD.
You can run, but you can't hide.
You are in dead last, Genome. What more can you ask for? You have to play with desperation, knowing that there's already a team at match point.
Yep, gives a little tap on the backside to finish them off there. And look, Blacklist International, yeah, I mean, go for some kills, right? Because when you are down the bottom of this lobby,
look at this zone here, too, man. Gonna go towards that overlooked side. Fnatic potentially might be getting a game that they need here. They're in 18th place, nowhere near showing out what I thought they were going to do, if we're being completely honest. Fnatic, good game here, potentially. Space Station, a potential good game, a much-needed good game. And Fnatic is also on the lifeline now, by the way. I want to point that out. FNC goes to the lifeline gameplay here.
Could possibly pull.
Let's see what happens.
South of the hill that would lead you into
overlook coming through, baby.
Plenty of times. Or can it even pull towards No Name from where we see the duo now from LGD if they could get that respawn?
Yeah, I agree. There's quite a few options here. May have to wait for zone 3 or 4 to get our answer. Don't have the ring console at Overlook either. You know, we've seen in recent lobbies where, you know, Guild was in that sort of situation, being able to stick on it. LGD Gaming already with the respawn as got some teams running over into each other at Geyser here. This is Icholos coming down off the back of Blacklist International.
This is not what Blacklist needs right now. Are you kidding me?
Start against
So
LGD
tough.
and now they've given up the advantage immediately.
That's so tough, bro. Damn. So Blacklist is a really good play. Early game over in Geyser to land. And then bang.
Gladiators were behind them before. They have now rotated.
The XL comes in with a real good fight, and now Blacklist is probably going to be
Seeing
dead.
all the
That's so
action, though,
tough,
happening
man.
here over by
That is a
Geyser.
tilter
Charlos
indeed.
want to capitalize off of that early fight that we saw go down here in Geyser. One warrior left from Blacklist before Cholos called them out.
EXL do need these points, though, so this is the right call.
Some of these fights could be important later on.
Nice, and EXL pick up 3 KP. Blacklist going to be eliminated. Again, once you see Falcons fuzzy into the fight, get the much love, man. Down me up. Once you get one team, especially a team like Falcons, towards that match point, and you are nowhere near hitting match point, and you're going to be desperate for points, you need to start being aggressive and taking very risky plays in order to actually catch up to Falcons. Like, with a team like Falcons being at match point, this can end at any time. Literally any game, this can end. So you're pretty much on the chopping block every game after the 60-point threshold from Falcons is hit. So these bottom teams, like from 15th to 20th, maybe even higher, are going to start to get desperate and make some really aggressive plays in these early games and late games.
Team from Group B, rather from that last chance qualifier, Guild, who really kept those dreams alive. Now being able to see what they could do here, because Blast has lost out on his shields, and we currently see Mizuchi
GG cannot die here. GG cannot die here.
Okay, this fight gets underway in Geyser. Mizuchi.
No, Black Hand's a different org.
Gonna go even further up through Geyser. Now, Icholos have moved all the way through up to the top part of the tunnels in front of them. And they're in there first, right? And that's important because once you try and come up through that little elevator shaft, I feel like it just very rarely works out. So it's that, or you're gonna have to go, you know, into the sight lines of people like LG Gaming, looking on the other door, the lower exit as far as the Geyser tunnel goes.
Also, really good zone call here by EA. They have the beacon knowledge. They're going to play in the 2 stories. This is a really great spot. This building does sometimes get inted, and I can't lie, with a fuse, I'm not a huge fan of sitting here, but they have the watchage on the outside, so they can play a little bit more outside the house themselves. I kind of like how they have it set up. It's going to be pretty good here for EA.
lot of these squads like to.
And Fnatic getting shot here by EXL. This would be devastating for Fnatic to die right now. They need to relax, play backside Overlook, and move in on the right side later.
Those smokes, of course, they are landing over at Overlook, so hoping to get up from, down in the dumps right now, 18th spot. And I like what they've done, Vicky. They've switched over from Bloodhound to Lifeline. I think Fnatic are a team that has so much fighting potential that they absolutely can take the Aurora playbook and run with that. Also, don't love Bloodhound in the current meta. I feel like he is not the best recon character you can go for. I would rather see a Seer or a Crypto on that team. So I think, sure, chuck that out the door. Maybe go for the survey beacons on your Pathfinder and then take the Lifeline for those fight resets.
And if you don't want that information, something that we see just basically shoot in is that Pathfinder, right? For you to be able to cross in that distance if you need so
Gil's going to move on in here too.
So that way you could be able to get the scan. If you
not a great rotate for T-Law, for sure. Going through the Geyser Tunnel is not fun. They win one fight in Geyser Tunnel though, bro, and the zone keeps pulling a little bit more in Overlook. They're good. Alliance getting shot out here by Falcons here too. Let's see exactly where the zone's going. This one looks very readable.
Been able to call out the split positioning of Alliance.
But will it be breedable?
Here, and Team Falcons will be rotating from landslide, so all
LGD.
the way to the west side of the map to where this circle is holding.
Come on, man! What are we doing? What is that? Falcons get literally UAV scan and console scan now, bro.
Here in No Name, quite a few teams seem to be suggesting that this is the final resting location of the ring in match 7.
What?
So many
that is
defenses
insane.
Inside here will make it very hard for GG
now that is crazy.
That kill.
That is crazy.
Now, while all of this happened, as we mentioned,
oh my goodness,
going to keep our eyes on them a little bit as the match.
Really, realistically.
Double beacons.
All jokes aside, could potentially be done here. They're going to get console and survey and then walk into a spot in zone where no one else knows really at all.
It's a very long rotate, Vicky. But
crazy, dude. It really could be done here.
So much information
that is
with which to plan this final circle.
Insane.
And avoiding a lot of this action that we're seeing right here on the south side, right?
Oh, MZC now dying, dude. What a good start for MZC, and they just slowed down so much here, man, these last couple games.
Out of Effie, where there is a ring console playing it much more safer, as they have to, right? Being the only team on match point, you could expect squads to completely change their own pace, whether it be from the different maps that we're going to see and witness the way that they try to approach the different compositions, or from the fact that they want to.
Oh, Bakaru, love you, dude. Thank you to all the mods, by the way. Going crazy for us. Okay, wait. I'm going to be honest, bro. I'm going to be real here. Liquid, really good zone rotation. Alliance, good zone rotation. Right now, Falcons are low-key taking a little bit of their time. They're going up towards that player scan up top, and then they're going to move on in. So it's not as good right now as we may think. They're going to still have that north side of the zone to move in from here and rotate from the front side. We'll see. That's a pretty good rotation and a great job on the zone hit here too.
With their red
by Liquid and Alliance.
Have to recognize the threat that
press play, go to the other channel if you don't like how I operate mine. It's crazy how that works. It's a whole nother broadcast you can watch.
At least sit themselves at match point. Guild and Timmy, the last two alive from Mizuchi after losing out on Waltzy. He is able to pop the shield bat, getting some safety and some room to breathe right here. Gaming Gladiators have been stuck from under No Name.
If you don't like me, so easy to just leave.
The circle pulling over to the north side. I just can't believe that this may have allowed Team Falcons to just waltz right into the high ground.
How you doing, Ghost? How you doing? Yo, Ghost, please ship me out a bacon, egg, and cheese immediately from New York City. I will pay you $1,000 for you to go to New York City tomorrow, get me a bacon, egg, and cheese and ship it.
What's happening down here on the ground? I'm just casting my mind a little bit wider to the Esports World Cup as a whole, Vicky. You got to remember, Falcons on top in terms of the club championship right now as well. And here they are on the cusp of further improving.
MZC getting the revive on Waltzy here.
The only team who has multiple championships to their name.
At least the only team to hold, I believe, 3 or 4 at the very least. And let's not forget that is a $20 million prize pool club championship. That is isolating the fact of what these pros could be making.
Imagine I get a PO box, dude, and y'all just ship me chopped cheeses. Oh my God.
But with Falcons being exactly
someone put the chopped cheese in a small cooler and ships it out.
Aiming down their sights at DMS.
I would fucking
on their other side. Having to be careful rotating here early.
Literally freak out.
Very risky with the amount of teams that still have to rotate from the north side from Climatizer.
Mizuchi racing against the ring to get in here. Machola's laser still in that vault tunnel. Been ahead of them for the longest time. Okay, Ring centers on Fragment.
Okay.
Interesting.
Wow.
Pull.
All right, so there we go, man.
Means Team Liquid.
The pull's going to be on the outside here. It's going to go right out above
should have a
of
very
the
easy path to
of the little playground area, which we call playground. I don't know why people do. But it's going to be playground / train. Falcons are the only team right now coming from that side. We are going to have Aurora behind them over near Climatizer. We'll see how this is going to go.
That is a...
We'll see. I'm very curious how this zone's going to play out. We haven't seen this zone really for EWC scrims or for EWC in general. So we really don't know how it's going to work.
Falcons ever played together where they played a similar spot above, the rim of Epicenter.
This is crazy
and they
knowledge
looked
here
down upon everyone else in that lobby with, I think it was like 2 Kravers and someone else in their hands and just destroyed everybody. It didn't even look close
Bro,
in
that's
that
actually
game.
great
Now, this is a
here.
harder lobby than that. But can anyone oust them from this position?
Having that positional advantage is going to be scary until they eventually have to drop down, because this circle is shifting more south away from that hilltop advantage, but it's still a spot that if they clear this entire north side of the zone, they are going to be a very scary team out here. I know that we have space station.
All they have to worry about is the north side, man.
From that low ground
right
train
now.
tracks. We're going to have to tune in to see how Falcons want to approach this. But on the other side, without ignoring the Cholos, who have finally rotated outside of the vault tunnel that exits out of Geyser, Fnatic are also another team that have just not moved from here. And it's cost them like a...
Haven't recovered the banner just yet, which is a shame because there's a mobile respawn beacon there ready to be used, but they can't. The zone pushes them in.
All right, here we go.
I think they'll try and get the banner before they come in somewhere behind FaZe Clan and Elevate Bleed. Meanwhile, Falcons have got SSG and Luminosity on their backsides. Now, of course, a big part of match point is being able to read the teams around you to know.
Let's see, baby. Here we go. Falcons, SSG now fighting LG third party.
But be able to identify that correctly and potentially...
Yeah, any mods that see the chats, I turn on Do Not Disturb. I don't know why it's not working. If you DM me, I'm just going to ban you. I will never unban you.
Okay. What's above me? What's above me here?
Here we go, Falcons now. Let's get it, baby.
Can't see. Can't see. I cracked one. I'm chilling a bit. I'm chilling. I'm on. Where are you? I can't help you. I'm outside. I'm on the side. One shot. I can't. No, they're gonna peek.
Fnatic now eliminated. God damn, Fnatic, LGD tag. Here we go, Falcons. 40 HP for Jen. And they lose the height now, too, on the cliff side.
They're fighting the duo. On the other side. Okay, I can peek that. Smoke back. Okay.
I'm so stressed. This is crazy.
Yeah. One.
Nice, good shots. SSG dying. SSG now dead.
I'm going high. RP.
LG now dying. Haugen swung. How goes down? It's a 2v2.
He's trying to finish me here. Okay, shoot him. I'm smoking too. It's a duo. He's trying to finish. So 40.
Oh my plot armor. A dick hair of HP. Oh my god, they're getting swung. Jemburian dead. We're going one more.
He was riding me in the corner.
Falcons are dead. LG gonna be dead. We go one more. We got another game.
Team Falcons get
and Team Liquid's only 1 point off here, dude.
We get more.
1 point off.
We go to another one and Elevate Bleed, the only team from the north side.
Here we go, baby.
We're looking so good with 53 points, sitting at third. Liquid, by the way, 1 point away from also hitting match points.
The match was gliding towards them on a silver platter. And all of a sudden, it just gets knocked out of their hands.
Let's go, baby. Exo Clan gonna be dead. We go one more. This is crazy. We could have literally 4 to 5 teams at match point, bro.
But then the knock.
Yup.
It came back at the worst time. It felt like they dealt
This
with
is insane,
both of
dude.
the
This is
teams,
actually
and
insane.
They just dropped their guard for a millisecond.
Team Liquid at match point, by the way. 60 points for Team Liquid. Vamos! The dream is here. It's not just Team Falcons. The
Team Liquid gets it, baby. There we go.
Potentially hit match points because EA is in trouble. EA goes
Twisted
down.
Mind's dead. EA now dead. E8 eliminated. They don't get match points. FaZe only 6 points off. Alliance now 9 points off.
They go down on 54, and they're survived by FaZe also on 54.
Oh my goodness, brother. We're going to have Liquid at match point going into next game. FaZe Clan now dead. They don't get match point either. Holy shit, dude. This is crazy.
Alliance still 52. Aurora in a great spot up north, essentially
This is insane, dude.
taking
It's
over
actually
the
insane.
spot that Falcons probably would have played, and they're on 49. I like their chances of getting to 60 here, Vicky.
Aurora, a team that has really popped off. The only team with a lifeline composition, despite even the changes, has really displayed how crazy this is. But Team Liquid involved in the fight here. Yanya out of the fight right now. But
Nice. All that matters is Team Liquid got it. Does not matter anymore anyway.
Can the Ultra clip it? No. It is Mizuchi who have climbed out from
There we go, baby. Team Liquid does not matter, man. They will 100% be at match point eligibility.
Eligibility
Insane.
achieved. These other teams, though, not at all the same situation. They are struggling.
Let's
to
go,
get
baby.
Those last 10 points in the bank and start fighting against TL and Falcons.
Alliance at 52 points. The team that has the most points, with Mizuchi being right behind him at 51. Aurora with 50. This is so
And Alliance going to drift out of here, too. This is a great zip line here by Alliance to take away all the pressure from the inside of Fragment. And they're going to put on the outside now here, too. This is amazing, dude.
And you're seeing how
So good here for
changes
Alliance.
These lobbies a little bit too. We haven't seen him for quite some time, but usually it'd be a slow walk out of the buildings, get stunned by a bang ult, and the team up top would wipe everybody out. But the reposition.
Nice. MCC with a swing. Only 8 points off match point eligibility. Can Gil do it? They do it. There we go. Only 4 points now. Only 4 points here for MCC.
Everyone down below them. Let's see.
Guild with the lovely clutch as well. Nice hip fire shots.
Holy shit, MCC now.
Aurora approach, drop from the high ground, are currently looking at Alliance here. They are
Oh my God, we're doing it, baby. MCC is doing it. They get a reset here, too.
Looking at DMS, looking at Mizuchi, but they cannot give this opportunity to Alliance.
Kazak peeks his head around with the
Good shots. Unlucky now going down. Alliance might not make match point.
And with Pathfinder grappling in to try.
This is MCC's time to shine right now, bro. 3 points off. Alliance eliminated.
Also 54. It seems to be the unlucky number in this lobby.
TMS now dead. MCC hits it. Aurora 1 point off as well. Oh my God. Aurora needs 1 KP in this fight, brother.
They should just full send someone and confirm 1 kill. That's all they need.
Aurora has no idea. They got to knock on a Waltzy. Aurora needs a single full kill, bro. Aurora's going to be at match point. They're going to do it. Aurora match point, baby.
Aurora, 1 kill away. They get to match point. And do they get the dub?
Wait. Timmy 1v3?
Who is playing so defensively, but 9 Impulse doesn't want to overextend. They do not want to risk it.
And Aurora will be at match point. Oh my goodness, dude.
After getting that
Holy shit. We are going to have, I believe, 4 teams guaranteed match point eligibility. Are you kidding me? Unreal, dude.
So often,
unreal.
We see teams get close and then fail to
Unreal.
pick up those crucial last points. Not so here in Game
So
7.
sick.